Hi chat, hi guys, I'm here, and it is freezing. It is actually freezing though. It's actually freezing. Like, going into winter, I'm going into winter now, and for real, 10 o'clock in the morning, it's still so cold. 10 o'clock in the morning streams was a bad idea, because it's not warm yet. Good morning. I sound tired? Yeah, it's me normally. I'm not too tired though. I just probably sound tired because I've not really talked this morning. Cause you know, like I stream in the morning, so I wake up, no one's really at the house, and like now that I think about it, I don't really talk at all. I just kind of get up. I might talk to my cats. I'd be like, oh hi kitten, oh hi Luna. I'll talk to them a little bit. But I don't actually talk that much because no one's at the house when I wake up. So yeah. I find it extremely funny that you guys are just waiting here. So many of you are just waiting for stream to start. It's really funny. Let me say hi to everyone though. Hi Wayne, hi Milky, hi Tablet and Toby and Will and Parrot, Snatchy, Dolly, Astus, Dragon, so many people, what the heck. Parrot, I think I already said hi to Parrot, but oh well. Unity, Cause, this is awesome. Freezing Man, that's unrelatable here in the California. Yeah, no. It's summer for you guys in America, so you have no idea what I'm talking about right now. It's hot over there for you. It's the only good use of time. Amazing. Yeah, no, I don't talk much in the morning. Anyways, good morning. What if I applied for mod? That would be quite something, Asus Child, I gotta say. But I think you're out of luck, Asus Child, because even if you did apply, you're like, 1, you're not quite the right age. 2, I have to consult Bean about everything because Bean is an admin. And Bean is definitely saying no to that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for your loss. Just hanging around? Awesome, Corey. Now, guys. Guys. We're dying because it's real hot. Understandable. Oh my goodness, I hear the kitten meowing down the hallway. He was just sitting on my lap before. But what are we doing today? What are we doing? Well, as you can see, that just popped up without me realizing it. I've got a bit of a commission to do here, which is, he's basically a dark matter, but he looks like a spy. That's like literally the commission. And that's what we're going to be drawing today. I had it all sketched out for a few days, but I have to actually color him in. So we're going to be drawing spy-themed dark matter. Insane, right? He's dressed up as a spy. I gave him like a cool coat that's like hanging over his shoulders, and then like the patchy scarf and like a magnifying glass. Alright, this is crazy. Depending on how long you stream, I could very well end stream basically by the end of it. Oh gosh, you're getting real close, Toby. Toby's getting real close to ending stream. You'll find me. Took so long to get this to work on mobile, but hello, Lavender. Okay, I need to dive right into this. You get 5 to 7k per strum. Oh my gosh, Toby, that is insane. Toby, my guy, my lad, what is happening? The bro is rich. Actual rich. Don't you dare in stream. It's so funny. Yeah, Toby would that would be so painful for everyone if Toby ended stream. So, however, I will say, now this might be a bluff. I do think Toby isn't the kind to end stream with his points. I feel like Toby has to have double the points before he would end stream. He would have to have 100k because he'd want to have that feeling of still having a lot of points. That is my opinion, and that is also what I would do. I don't think I would get to 50k and be like, alright, time to spend it all, because I wouldn't want to do that. I would want to get double, and then I would want to. That would be me. So that I could still have so many. And hi, Bean! Bean is here. All by your username, New Yen. New Yen is here, guys. This is so crazy. Anyways, yeah, we've got this Dark Matter guy to draw. I've also realized I haven't turned down the music, like, to where I normally have it. I always turn it up a bit just before stream starts. But yeah. So it is very attractive. Yeah, understandable. Honestly, real, not clickbait. Now I will say today, guys, this I genuinely don't think is gonna take long. Like, this is just a normal character art. These things don't take that long. We'll probably be here in it'll be like less than an hour by the time this is done, for real. So, I think we might be a little bit over an hour, but I genuinely don't see this taking that long. So, at that point, we can do one of two things. We can play Superstar for like 2 hours. Now, last time we played Superstar, we really only played it for an hour and we got pretty far. So we could do that. Or we could do a comic page. I've got AV35 sitting up in the corner. We could do that comic page because it's not going to take too long. And by too long, I mean 2 hours. And then, hi kitten. And then he's coming back on my lap. Yep. Hi kitten. Hi kitten. Yep. He's just gotten his little spot on my lap there. Alright, cool. Or we could draw AV a bit and then do just a little bit of Superstar rather than like 2 hours of Superstar Ultra. But it's like up to you guys. You know, whatever you want. If you want crazy amounts of SSU, then we can have it. I mean, we're gonna have both. We're not gonna have either a comic or SSU. We'll still have SSU regardless. It's just if you want lots of SSU or not as much. Like, those are the options. Hi, Artie. He actually just left my lap as well. He left as soon as he sat down. He sat there for a second and then just left. Can't believe Artie. Comic would be nice. I think comic would be nice too. I've literally had the file open the past 3 days and I just haven't done it. I've been meaning to draw the next page for ages now. I think we should have lots of Artie. I agree. Once I can start using like a cam of any sort, guys. Once I can start using a cam of any sort, I'm going to do like, it's gonna either be like an Artie cam or it's gonna be an Omega plush cam. It's gonna be one or the other. It's gonna be Omega Gaming. That's what it is. It's how it's gonna work. Phi? Is that, I think I'm gonna nickname you Phi because that's how I would pronounce the PHY. Phi, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Heck. We are drawing dark matter. That is true. Strap a what now? On the Ari, what? Who on the what now? Bean, what ideas are you getting over there? Heck, I realized I kind of need to do an outline of this. Just a little outline. He's got a bit of a visor going on. I'm gonna be real, the only real, like, information I got about this, I didn't even get a color palette, guys. We are gonna be deciding this color palette on our own. The person who commissioned me was like, you can work it out. You got it. I trust you. And I was like, okay, you trust me. I'll do it. And so we have, like, no color palette to work with. I don't know if I'll do the inside lines. I think we're just fine with that. Big ass first person cam. A crazy cam tablet. What a crazy cam. You should not be trusted. I should be trusted? What do you mean? I have a great sense of color scheme as long as that color scheme is, for the most part, as long as that color scheme is pretty, what's the word, like, highlighted or, like, soft. If it's a soft color palette, then, you know, I gotcha. I'm there for it. But I'm so bad at doing, like, non-soft color palettes. My black is literally gray when I color it in Morpho. I literally color Morpho in a dark gray because I just can't with, like, not light colors. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm sure you're wondering, Koku, what are you doing? Trust, once we color him in, that'll look correct. Doesn't look correct at the moment. It's because the background is white and so is the eye. Shut it, you saw nothing? What happened? Sam, what'd you say? What happened? Koku, I have arrived with 4 people. I think it's 4. With 4 people? You've arrived with 4 people? This is insane. Dark Matter looks awesome, thank you. I think for, like, a detective, he looks pretty snazzy. I think he's pretty snazzy looking. I was like, he's gotta have, like, he's gotta be awesome. So I've gotta give him the patched stuff, and I've kinda done a mixture of, like, old-timey spies that, like, had the checkered stuff and the magnifying glass. So let's be real, spies in the real world now, like, who work for whoever, the government, they don't have magnifying glasses. That they don't walk around following the footprints with their magnifying glass. They don't do that. But I wanted to incorporate some of the old spies that would do that in this design. Although the cloak is kind of more inspired by, like, new designs as well as, like, the straps. Those are, like, modern spy designs. So he's got the best of both worlds, if you ask me. That looks horrifying? What looks horrifying? Government. Yeah, government moment. Whew. Okay. Your eyes? What is happening, Parrot? I don't know what Parrot is dying about, but Parrot is dying at the moment. Strum is dying? No, Strum, don't die. Don't do that. I do notice, Flare, that you tend to always have a bit of struggle with stream, and I feel very bad for you for that. Because I'm assuming that no, lots of people are doing it. It's probably, it's white. It is white. I won't be as active in Strum. I'm gonna be hard focusing on Splatoon 3. Yeah, man. Strum seems fine. Yeah, I thought so. I think overall stream is fine. I think a few people are just disconnecting. Due to their end, not mine. Which, honestly, guys, ever since I turned off low latency, I've been amazed with stream. Because, honestly, it doesn't crash. And if it does crash, it'll do, like, the little face thing, so I all get it in one VOD. And that's amazing for me. It's because I'm using the phone, this is why I'm having issues. Understandable. I'm not the only one that sees that. Sees what? What are you looking at? What are you looking at? Is it the drawing? Like, what's happening, Parrot? What's white? Is it the eye? Because trust me, it's gonna be fine later once I color it in. You just gotta trust. You just gotta trust. Low-key, I do miss the low latency, but I vastly prefer a stable stream. Honestly, I miss it too. I definitely do notice the slight, delay. I do notice the delay with you guys responding to me on stuff. But, honestly, I think that it was worth it for a stable stream. I definitely think it was worth it for a stable stream. Meta's eye, Riku. It's white. It is white, and I told you to trust me. To trust me. Trust. Because when I color it in, it'll look fine. You must trust, Parrot. You've got to trust the process. Trust the process. Trust. Especially when I see something and I take time to type it, add a delay to that. Yeah, it's true. It's really fair. Added delay sucks. At least we're here, though, doing stuff. Oh yeah, guys, that reminds me. I don't know when. I think it's like next week or this week. I don't know when exactly. And I also can't officially confirm if I'm doing this or not. But I might be on one of Stellar's streams in the near future. We might play an old Kirby game. That'll be fun. So I'll be sure, if that does happen, I'll be sure to put a notify for that in the server. I'll be sure to link his stream when we do that, if we do that. He keeps talking about it, and I'm like, yeah, I really want to do that with you, mate. I think he's finally not so busy since he made the Q&A. So he's not so busy now, so I think we can do it. We trust, yes. Must trust. Yes. Alright, we're actually almost done with the lineup. This is awesome. I think Koku would know what Final Fantasy is. I do know what Final Fantasy is. I do indeed. I actually love Final Fantasy. The remix is good. I do think it's good. Oh, stream died for a moment. That makes sense. That makes sense. No, I do know what Final Fantasy is. I actually love Final Fantasy. Though I think it's like, it's like not something I should like, because I just like it because my brother, who was like 10 years older than me, likes it, right? That's why I like it. So it was more his age range, but I just watched him play it for like the longest time. Cookie, you didn't try the blended omelets mixed with carbonated water and powdered milk. You're right, Snatchy, I didn't. I think I would have thrown up and then I wouldn't have been able to come to stream today because I would have been so sick. I think that would have been awful. And also I can't do that because I love to give a bit of my eggs to my cats and I don't want them getting sick too. Honestly, that's literally how it goes. I'll have my egg and I'll just like break off a little bit of the egg and I'll give some to the kitten, and he, like, stuffs it. He's so greedy, I can't give him too much, because, like, it's not bad to give egg to cats, but you shouldn't give them, like, a whole egg. You can give them just a little bit. And then I give some to Luna, and she's like a grandma when she eats things. She's, like, so cautious, and she's, like, so slow, and I'm just like, cat, just eat it, please. Please, cat. But they love it. It's great. Weird food combos? Animals? Yeah, no. Nah, it's okay. Hollow Knight lore? What is happening? Just let them unhinge the drawer and swallow the egg whole. No! No, I will not. That's so no. So I'm paying you on gem apples to advertise our fandom voice acting. Wow, you're gonna pay me 100 gem apples to advertise your fandom voice acting, yeah? Yeah, Sam? I'm not gonna advertise it if you try to do it during Strum, though. But after Strum. I forgot when you're doing it, actually. I remember you had a set date, and then I just completely forgot about the date, I'm gonna be real. I completely forgot about the date you'd told me about. Like, you guys literally told me about the date you were doing it, and I just forgot. I actually did. I'm so sorry. You have a sudden craving for ramen? Understandable, though I'm gonna be real. Maybe I just had bad ramen, but the one time I did have ramen, it wasn't actually as good as I thought it'd be. I'm gonna be real. It's like average ramen. It was average. It's not epic ramen. And I'm sad about that because I thought I would love ramen when I tried it, but I decided I like udon more. I like udon more than ramen. I just never thought I'd say that sentence, but here we are. And I like pho as well, but like for some reason the ramen didn't do it for me. I'm paying you to go to your fridge right now, get an egg, and come back to slam it on the desk. No, I'm gonna be honest. We don't have a lot of eggs. We actually don't. I looked in the pantry this morning and there were like 3 left, and I was like, no, I can't have 2 eggs this morning because I don't want to be greedy. So I only had 1 egg this morning, so then other people could have eggs. It was really sad because I love having 2 eggs. It's so good. With like a hot chocolate, it's like the best thing ever. I just turned the music up on my phone thinking it would turn up stream. Wow, this is so sad. Is Haru gonna be in a comic? Not any of the main comics. Not any of the main storyline comics that are all building up to Primal, but I do think that I do think after the main comics, I want to do shorter comics that are kind of more just one-shotty, you know? They kind of don't really, they're kind of just like very shorter ones that don't have this grander story to tell. They just kind of comics that sit on their own. And I might have Haru appear in one of those comics, but I'm not sure yet. You've been ignored, I'm sorry, Aestus. I was getting a lot of stuff at me, hold on. Koku, will Serene be in a comic? Serene has a better chance at being in a comic about the future stuff. But the thing about the future stuff is that I don't intend to do any comics on that until, like, after Primal gets defeated comic. Which is, like, a few comics away. So Serene appearing in a comic, there's, like, not the greatest chance of that happening anytime soon. Also, thank you for the blesses. There's not much chance of that happening anytime soon. But one day, maybe. I'm trying to think of what I could put here. Maybe like an eye. That's his company logo, it's an eye. That makes sense. It's, this isn't KK lore, but it's totally Primal. It's totally Primal. It's a KK reference. is who he spies for. It's a KK reference. Not my OC, but it's a KK reference. That they don't need to get. It's okay. Because I want Serene, I want her role. Oh, you want to voice Serene? Honestly, you wouldn't do a bad job. I will say that'll be a rough one. The reason that'll be a rough one is because the person who did Kirby's voice actor, she kind of does like who used to do Kirby when Kirby was voiced by a girl. She kind of just voices all the children now because she does such a good child voice. Strum died again! Sorry, I didn't hydrate. I'll hydrate now. Okay, there. It did your hydration, sorry. Not for me, you, it didn't? Okay, well, it's just with different people then. I mean, it's like the sunniest day imaginable, guys. It's so sunny and bright today. The stream messing up on my end doesn't make sense. So it must be y'all. It must be y'all. Although we'll know the truth, we'll know it after stream. After stream, we'll know. Because I'll know if it got separated into two VODs or not. Delicious water. I'm gonna be honest. I normally, in the morning, I'm the one who gets my water ready, right? But this morning in particular, the kitten was sitting on my lap, and I called my sister like, I can't do anything because he's sitting on my lap. Could you go fill up my water for me? She was like, alright, yeah, I can do that. And then she fills up my water, right? And when I fill up my water, I never fill it up to the top, like the brim. I don't do that. I'll fill it up like halfway because it's a big bottle. It's a big like metal thing. I never think, oh, I'm gonna drink this whole thing in stream because I'm not. So I just filled it halfway up normally. And she filled it up to the brim, right? And so when I went to take a swig, I'm used to like having to lift it up a fair bit because I never fill it up to the top. And it like, I almost spilt it all over myself because it just like, water was just there immediately. And I was like, oh my gosh, that was so close. I couldn't believe it. Sam is touching grass, is he now? Ah, they know. Dark matter became a detective, indeed. Does the white eye look better now that it's all black? Does this make more sense now? Does this make more sense now, Parrot? Oh, hold on, wrong layer. Wrong layer to fix the eye on. Just want to make it a bit sharper. Yes, okay, good. Good, I'm glad that you see what my vision was now. Because this was my vision of what I wanted to happen. Alright, cool. No, don't tell us your weird food, please. Please. I want to voice one of the 3 animal boys, but time will tell. Do you mean like Nago, Pitch, and Choo Choo? Because if that's who you mean, Tablet, I did already do all of the castings for those characters. And, I hate to tell you, they've been casted. But if I ever need something for Rick, Kind, and Koo, you know, I'll be sure to let you know. I'll be sure to let you know. But Nago, Pitch, and, Choo Choo do already have voices. I'm sorry about that one. Alright, I'm trying to think about what colors to do now. Like, what colors are spy colors? Because it's mostly black, I'm gonna be real. But maybe brown? It has begun. Okay, now I'm curious, how do the voice lines work? Do you record in VC or do you need a recording software? Honestly, I don't know what the different voice actors do. I think everyone does something different because basically I will just have a script and I'll have the whole script and I will give the script to the voice actors and say, hey, go look at your lines and go pre-record your lines and then send them all to me. So none of the voice actors actually interact with each other when they're talking and recording their lines, which is pretty crazy when you think about it, because despite the fact they never see or hear the tone that the other voice actor is talking in for, like, lines, they're able to pull off, like, the conversations really well. Like, Kirby and Meta actually sound like they're having a conversation together, despite the fact that, like, Kirby and Meta's voice actors don't see each other at all or talk to each other at all. Like, during the recording process, they don't. They really don't. And it's crazy to me. They're able to pull off, like, the fact that they're talking to someone so well. Wahawa? Oh, also hi, Weedy. I didn't say hi to you. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go with brown. I think brown is probably the right way to go, and we'll pick one other color to kind of do some detailing things on. I don't know if that'll be blue or green or red. I don't know yet. Maybe red, but who knows. I will make that patchy, by the way. I'm just doing the black color before I do that. I feel like I need a slightly darker one of this for black stuff. Oh, don't grab that. That's not what you want to grab. Not at all. If you grab, he's got his little strap. I think his goggles can be black. I kind of want to do like a shade over them, kind of like their shades, but I don't know yet. I have to think about it a bit. What is happening in chat right now? What are you guys going on about? So crazy. I think I want this to be a bit darker. Oh, maybe not, actually. Maybe not. I was like, yeah, I want this to be darker. Ugh. No, actually, no, I don't. I deceived you? What's happening? Deceived you. Oh goodness, what's happening? To be honest, I'm perfectly fine with being cast as any character as long as my voice fits. Perhaps young Kai, maybe Foe. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. But the thing, Aestus, is that I'm very specific with audio quality. And I will be honest, when I'm in VC with you, you do have pretty good audio quality. But it would probably be worth making sure the audio quality is like really good, because you gotta understand, it's really awkward if your audio quality is not that good and then the person you're talking to suddenly has really good audio quality. So making sure you have a good, and even my audio quality in stream is not that good. Like, it's honestly like, it's average at best. But there are way better microphones I could have gotten that are pretty expensive, mind you, that like enhance your voice way more. And kind of clarify your voice a lot more. Albeit, a lot of editing can also fix crunchy audio, but it can't completely fix it if you have like, in comparison to just having good audio. I want to voice some characters myself, so if you have some character suggestions, Koku, please let me know. I will, but I will be honest, guys, and I hate to tell you this, we know this, but a lot of the characters in KK, these days, the ratio of girls and boys are definitely even, but I think the ratio of main characters who appear in comics is definitely, there are more male characters than female characters. And I'm gonna be honest, for every character, that female character that appeared in the part 2 of Starlight's comic, that being Deer, Choo Choo, and Starlight, I literally just had the same character, the voice actor voice all of them because she was really skilled and able to do that. So, yeah. I tried to avoid having like lots of different voice actors for like a character who only has 2 lines, you know? And there aren't really any main characters that are females, they're really all just dudes. So, unfortunately, unless you're a guy, the chances of having like a main role are kind of gone. Because I already have female voice actors I can ask to just do minor roles. I very much apologize. Maybe there will come a day, but like Aqua and Deer and Star are like the main female characters and they all already have a voice. I am male. Oh right, Flea, you are, that is true. I actually forgot that. Gonna be real, I forgot that. I don't know why I forgot that, because I knew you were a guy like literally yesterday. Weird. I think I'm gonna be honest, this is like the dumbest reason for me to think that, but your username was pink. when I was just looking at it just then. I think my mind, like my straight mind, like self-consciously associated the color pink with female, and I apologize. It's literally Pride Month. I literally apologize. I don't know about VA for myself. Yeah, I think VAing is like a very specific type of job to have. Hasbel VA win? What do you mean, Bean? Blue Rose has already come out. Asbel already has a VA. He's literally the same person who voices Galacta. He literally voices both of them and does an amazing job. Asbel has had a voice actor for a long time, Bean. You're just not caught up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to break this news to you. I'm so sorry. Wait, what? Yeah, no. Asbel's literally had a voice, had a voice. I kinda wanna do like some drip. Give me a second, I wanna do drip. I wanna do drip on the tips. This will be cool. Kinda, this will be cool. Kinda red on the tips. Oh, I love this. This is great. It did come out, not the part 2, but the part 1 did. The part 1 came out like ages ago. I swear I gave a notify for it. Like, I swear I gave a notify for it. I have to leave now? Alrighty, see you, Flair. I swear I have not seen that. Oh, Bean, we literally watched it on a stream. Do I need to send it to you? Do I need to send it to you, Bean? Hold on, guys. Bean hasn't been caught up with the dubs. I need to send Bean this dub real fast. I need to send this to Bean real quickly. Oh, although admittedly Bean may not have seen it just due to the fact that it wasn't dubbed by Stellar. That one was dubbed by Delta. Heck. There we go. Share. There we go. There we go. I'm trying to send this to Bean. Give me a moment. Can't believe this. There it is. Amazing. It's been out for 3 months, just so you know, Bean. It's been out for 3 months. You're a Stellar Steel fanboy? Okay, fair enough. That one was dubbed by Delta, so you know what? That's fair. You didn't know part of the Q&A was out? Honestly, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. You're welcome, Bean. You're welcome, Bean. Can't believe this, Bean. It's been out for 3 months. Bean is so shocked that it's been out for so long. This is so funny. Yeah, no, I was trying to stay up last night because I knew that the Q&A was coming out, and I wanted to do a notify for the Q&A like right when it came out, but dude, I fell asleep. I was like, I can't stay up late. I literally have stream. And then I didn't even notify about stream. I'm giving him some cool hair things. I think these are cool. Maybe. I could probably do these better. Like that would probably be better, right? Nah. No, we'll leave him basic, I think. Maybe I could put just some little whatever this is. Just some little shapes, you know. I like that. That's nice. That's simple. I think watching this drum cured my sickness. I was really cold and had a sore throat earlier, but it's gone. Oh my gosh, this is awesome, Lavender. This is insane. Stream cured you. Stream works many things. Works in mysterious ways. I'm gonna have to do this. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to do that. And go back to this color and go over the top. What is happening in that emote shadow? I'm confused. Goodness. Alright. I do need to allow me just add some more over here and over here. Think the Kraken headset is good enough mic quality if I do VA? It might be. I would have to look into it a bit. I would also have to actually ask the VAs what they would think, because they're the ones who actually know what good audio quality is like. I just listen and I'm like, yeah, it's good. Yeah, it's probably alright. But they're the ones who actually know. There we go. There we go. I'm doing a little bit of detailing. This is looking really good, honestly. I didn't think that the yellow, the red, like, flare tips would work, but honestly, it really just completes the character. He looks really good with them. Add them along the bottom, too. He's, like, very funky. I like it. He's not just black. He's like a funky kind of black. Spaghetti God? What do you mean? We get more Omega content in the Q&A. You know what? That's actually true. And I'm so happy because I felt so bad for Omega's voice actor when I casted him, because I casted him almost a year ago. And I was like, I need you to do like these 2 lines. And he was like, okay. And I was like, trust me, Omega's a main character. You just gotta wait till the right comic. And he's been waiting like this whole time. And he finally got like a proper like sentence of words to say. Meanwhile, once AV comes out, he will literally be main charactering it. And after EOS gets finished, we will be dubbing AV probably next, so that'll be awesome. Here's a random question: if you choose one of the final Kirby boss to fight IRL, who would it be and why? Does DDD count as a final boss? Because he's the final boss of the very first Kirby game. And I could get along with DDD pretty well, you know? Does that count? Or do I have to not choose DDD because after that point he literally never is a final boss ever again? No, actually he is a final boss. Him and Meta are final bosses in the Kirby Fighters 2. I think that that's a valid point. I think it's valid to say they're final bosses. They're final bosses in a side game. Now I want to draw dark matter based OC. Now do it! You draw that dark matter based OC. You know you want to. You know you want to. Okay. I just have to think about, I just have to do a few more little designs on him. On this guy. Maybe we could get black in here. I like that. That seems about right. He's got his patch. I just want to add a few other kind of designs. Just like patterns on his clothes and stuff. Do like black streak along the bottom. Darker brown for this. I want to add bread somewhere else. I want to add one more little bit of bread. Just trying to think about where else to add the red. Maybe on the goggles. Double line red on goggles. And I could add it around the sleeves here. And I think that probably is good. You know, I don't need crazy amounts of, like, extra detail, but I do think that's very nice. I could also put it, like, along down there if I wanted to, but I think that's probably doing a bit much. I might just do it along the top. Yeah, see, that's good. That's not too much. That's, like, perfectly balanced, I think. Sorry, I've not been listening to chat, I'm sorry. He's stylish? Thank you. You have so many Dark Matter OCs? I only have one, and that is Primal. Primal is the only one. Though I do have, like, OOCs, which are, like, my own versions of the actual, like, characters, because I have my own version of, like, 0 and 02 and all of them, where they have designs that are much more like Primals, and they look, like, amazing. Gotta finish your quest? Understandable. I think Dark Matter as a concept is really cool as well, honestly. You're asleep on cardboard. Honestly, for real, you hang in there, buddy. You hang in there. You got this. Ace says, I'm sorry for ignoring you. I'm not ignoring you. I'll be camping on Tuesday. I won't be back until Saturday. Okay. Don't worry. There won't be any open roles anytime soon. Ace says, trust. Because I've already casted all the ones for the stub, and honestly, I don't need to cast any more until Angelic Valor, which won't be for a while. What if I start asking random questions every 10 minutes, or 5 or 3, or oh gosh, that'll be a lot of questions to answer, that much I can say. Did you braid or bread? Did you say braid or bread? Because I heard bread. Oh, I don't feel like I even remember the sentence in which I said braid or bread. Probably braid. Maybe bread? Who knows? Braided bread. That's what I said. Clearly. I simply said braided bread. We all know the truth. Okay, I need to do, like, patches now. I don't know a good way to do this, though. No. Those are like Japanese designs. Those aren't gonna work. That's just spots. That's just bigger spots. I need like... Those are flowers. I need like patches. Do I not have that? I kind of have that with this. This could make some pretty funky patches. I'm on the wrong layer though. I've realized I need this on a different layer. Maybe if I pop it onto 30, it'll look good. Just let me cook. Trust. I'm gonna see how this looks. Actually didn't look bad. Okay, but Max though? Koku, why are you so scary on Discord yet not terrifying at all on Strum? I think it's because on Discord I have to get into like... it's because I've been the only admin for so long on Discord that like if I'm frustrated at something, it's because I have to deal with all of the Discord issues. Running Discord server by myself is rough. Which is exactly why we're getting more mods. Because then I can be less on hands with it, and then I won't come off as so scary. Koku is so monotone most of the time. I'm so monotone. I'm so monotone. It's pretty funny because my voice can actually go quite high, but I just keep it monotone. I just keep it monotone. Like, it's so low that it's always doing that kind of like vibration in my throat that's kind of like you're talking too low. Like, it's always like that. Yeah, you're scary on Discord. That's like I said, it's because I'm so hands-on. I'm trying to be more hands-off. Once I get mods to just kind of help, I'll be less hands-off. I mean, I'll be less hands-on, and then hopefully I'll just be able to go into the Discord just to have fun, rather than to ensure that everyone is doing, like, it's rough when you own something, you've got to make sure it's doing well. Hey, I'm doing digital courses to learn to draw and paint. If anyone interested at the classes, oh gosh, no, for real, no, it's too much. It's too much for an art class and paint. This is insane. You want a cookie moment? Can I join the mod teams? Yeah. At this point, my admin title is just a label. It is Bean, but it's okay. With the way you were saying monotone, I thought that you were breaking out into song. That's really funny. If you knew me, and that's funny because if you knew me in IRL, that's like that's like normal for me to do as well. Like break into song. Like that's not uncommon. That's so normal. So I find that extremely funny. That I'll have moments where I feel like I might on stream, but then I don't. I save my dignity. I'm the best admin there is. You are being surely you are, you know. Cool little magnifying glass. Alright, cool. Goodness gracious. Okay, he's done. He's actually he's all colored in now. This is amazing. I'm just gonna do like the stuff with the line art now where you make a bit of it darker. Like that. Oh, not like that. Not like that at all. Like this. Lynn lives in a musical? I do live in a musical. I live in a musical. It's because I have music on in my room all the time. I'm just so used to music just existing where I am existing, you know? So due to that, breaking into songs, and it's funny because it's like I can't understand what to compare it to because it's not like serious singing. It's like as a joke singing. Like it's purposefully bad, if you know what I mean. That's what it's like when I break into song. It's like purposefully bad singing. What if we make you sing on stream anyways? We just add an option to redeem, which is just to make you start to sing. That would be 200,000 points to do that, because I'm not a confident singer. My cousin is a really good singer. She's amazing at singing. Not me though. I'm so average. $200K? Yeah, it would be 200K because that's how much I don't want to do it. You see, you catch my drift. I might have to know you guys like another year before I get that comfortable, you know? You never know. One day. One of these days. We do it anyway? Then you have a good stream. Bye, Milky. Bye, Milky. You sound like you're going. Oh, you really need to sleep. Yeah, okay, yes. Have a good sleep, Milky. Thank you for popping in for a little bit. I'm simply gonna shade this, and then we'll decide if we want to do a comic page or not, because this is only gonna take over a little over an hour now. We're almost done with it. Because why? I've just realized, guys, this actually is done. I was about to shade it. I was actually about to shade and highlight it, but then I remembered that the person commissioned a flat color. So it actually is done already. I actually forgot that, but they commissioned a flat color. I almost went over my pay. I almost did that. I was like 110% ready to like shade and overlay because I'm so used to doing that. I actually don't have to. I've just realized. This is crazy. It's actually already done. The person just wanted a flat color. I love Dark Matter, thank you. Comic? Yeah, I do want to do a comic, to be honest. I do indeed want to do comic. It is just drawings of Revy, though, basically. I have a funny story. Once I stayed seeing the moon that for some reason looked bigger, right? And then I realized that was not the moon, it was a space rock. 304 kilometers long. Oh my gosh, that's insane. Detective Matter. He really is Detective Matter. He's amazing. Do we want his eye to be white though, or do we want it to be red to fit like the rest of his aesthetic? Let's see what it looks like red. No, it's a bit too much red at that point. We'll keep it white. We'll keep it white. He looks good though. I like him a lot, and the person wanted the background transparent, so we can just give him a cool little border, and then that's all we gotta do. I might go out one more time. We just gotta give him a cool little border. A blue border seems a bit cringe, but I'm gonna do it. I think it'll actually look cool if the blue is contrasting the red. I think that'll work. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks good. Dark Matter's looking cool with the red. Thank you. I think he looks very cool as well. Also, Koku, if there is any VA news one day, could you send them to me, please? I will, Tablet, because there definitely will be some news. Once AV, you know, once we start dubbing AV, the available characters to voice will be Revy, / Reverence, because not everyone realizes that I call him Revy. Alpha will need a voice actor, Delta will need a voice actor, Foe will need a voice actor, Enin will need a voice actor, unless I just make Enin sound the same as Galacta, because they're kind of one and the same, but I don't know yet. Void Termina itself might need a voice actor. I don't know if Void talks at all, but it might. I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot. Who's gonna be Delta Alpha? I don't know yet. I at first thought it'd be funny to have Delta voice Delta, but I don't know if I want to do a meme for a voice that might not fit, so I don't know. And Alpha, I kind of have someone in mind already. The person we have a person in the part 2 of EOS that is voicing like the one line that Akka has. Akka has like one line in one of Meta's flashbacks, and I hired a whole new person just to do this one line. So I basically told them, hey, there's like gonna be another comic. Like, he's a really good voice actor. Genuinely, his voice is actually really nice. And I was like, hey, there's gonna be like a whole other comic after this, and like I might have a character in mind for you who's like got more lines that you could do. So that could be Alpha for that person. So Alpha might already be taken, possibly. Depends on if I want him to do Alpha or Delta. I don't know yet. He sounds friendly enough to do Alpha. Also, thank you for the Hydrate Lavender. I'm grabbing my bottle. And look at that, 1 hour in. We are 1 hour in and the drawing is finished. 1 hour in. Let's go. I get paid $10 an hour. That's how it works. That's basically what my pay rate is. If I'm gonna be real, when I think about commissions and how long they take, that's basically what it is. Because it doesn't usually take me more than 3 hours to do a drawing. I would like to voice Delta and Reverence. You can't do 2. You can't do 2. You gotta be really diverse in your voice. Your voice has to be really diverse to be able to voice 2 characters. Now, maybe you can. Maybe I'm just underestimating you. But you do have to be very diverse. This is why I love Todoroki so much. He's, like, amazing. His voice is so versatile. And, like, when he voices Asbel and Galacta, I'm just like, oh my gosh. This man is a god. This man is like a VA god. Every half an hour you must hydrate. Koku does no audition. Oh man. I could let you hear my voice. We could also just, you know, we could also just not VA. Voice call one day. Like, stream normally wants me to go into voice calls after stream, so like, if you guys want to do that, we can. I've been surprised with different voices I could do. Yeah, honestly, I agree with you, Toby. I agree. I agree, for reasons. Anyways, allow me to sign this before I save it. Can't not sign something. I mean, I'm gonna be real, I forget to sign stuff all the time. You do like Omega's voice though? I love Omega's voice too, and you guys haven't even like properly heard it. Like, oh my gosh. The dude sent me like just a bunch of like different grunts and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh, I need to hear this voice properly. I need to hear it because you are so perfect for Omega the lad. You need to have proper lines. And then he finally had proper lines and I was like, oh, yes! You're so perfect for Omega. Like, he's actually an amazing VA. Like, I feel like him and Todoroki, I'm just extremely biased towards. Like, I love Kirby's voice actor. I think Kirby's voice actor is amazing as well. And I pop on his stream sometimes because he does stream. You guys should pop on his streams too sometimes. He's pretty good. And Todoroki does stream sometimes as well. But, I feel like Omega and Aeon's voice actors, I'm just very biased towards them. I just love them so much. They're so good. That's why I'm so excited for AV, since they're gonna be the ones talking the most. That's gonna be like, ear candy. It's gonna be so good. I'll just want to try. Yeah, that's fair. I want one small role and then that's it. A debut and then I'll leave VA forever. And if I like it, then I might do more. Understandable. I think it's better to start with a background character, but we'll see. Oh yeah, that is true. If you guys like, in terms of doing background characters, there are also all of the other ancients that are just talking to Reverence and like all of those cutscenes in AV. There are like 3 different guys talking, and I probably will get some of the normal VAs to also do that, but if you guys did want like just maybe a one-off time kind of line, role, whatever, that's where it is. It's with those ancients that are talking to him in the shadows, because they're talking, you never see them, and they're like probably never gonna appear ever again. So those are good one-off time voices. Okay, save. I want Foe, I claim Foe. Aestus, I don't know. Foe has a lot of stuff to say, but we'll see. Foe's got a bit of a main character energy going on, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna just pop that away, and here we are! Let me quickly hide that before you see what he's talking about. There we go. Here's the next page. He's just talking. He's just a talking lad. He's just a talking lad. It's all that's happening. He's just talking. He's just talking. Very interesting. I to quickly hide the words, like, oh no. I could do a line from right. Possibly. Oh, I'm getting cold, guys. Yeah, there's a possibility we could do that, Flare. I can't believe Reverence is a sympathetic character now. Yeah, no, it is just a front, my guy. It is just a front. No lemon stop him from dying. The bro really is about to sacrifice himself. Really about to offer himself up to Void. Bro is dedicated. Dedicated to the cause. He's dedicated to the cause. Second panel reverence. Yeah, just reverence. So much reverence going on. Honestly, I think this is my fault, guys. I think I'm so bad at making evil characters. I think I'm so bad at it because I feel like no one is truly evil, right? I just feel like there's a reason. There's always a reason. And I feel like everyone has their own stories in KK, and there's always a reason why someone turns out how they are. And I had to give Rivi that reason. He deserves better. I know he's like real mean, but he deserved it. He's so cute, but I don't like him. Yeah, no fair. I completely understand if you don't like Reverence as a character. He's so like, he is a bad person, you know? He literally is evil, right? Like, if you like evil villains, then sure, but he's literally an evil character, so understandably. More advice for any, Koku, any advice for someone making their own Kirby AU? My advice is to not go as big as I went. I think that I made my series way too big. Probably too big for me to handle. I think that if you want to make a Kirby AU, it should stick to maybe one planet for the most part. You could have other planets, but in my series, I've got almost an entire universe worth of threats, which is a bit much. I feel like I'm on Dragon Ball levels of this world is so big. So I would definitely recommend taking it at your own pace, at your own. Don't go too big. Just keep it small. Keep it simple. You could have the main cast be a lot smaller than what mine is. I think mine is on this grand scale of AU. However, I do think it's important to have some sort of mystery. I think that's very important. Like in my first comic, I kind of had hinted at something between Meta and Galacta, but you never truly knew what it was until I don't actually know when Meta actually ever says he's his mentor. I don't know if Meta ever says that to Kirby. I actually don't remember. I just know that once Blue Rose came out, you kind of get the gaps filled in for you of, oh, that's what it is. This is why. This is why he wanted to, this is why. Because he was literally responsible, because you see firsthand what happened. So I think it's good to build mystery and then answer that mystery in a very satisfying way. I think my problem these days is I'm too impatient to wait for the mystery to be solved because it's behind like 200 pages of comics. So I do just answer a lot of lore questions for people these days. But if my series was a lot smaller, I would be able to just wait and answer questions with comics. I just can't anymore because there are too many comics and too many characters. And it's like if someone wants to know about like gold per se or orange/gold per se, like he makes a later appearance in Morpho's comic, but other than that, literally there's nothing covering his creation or his lore. So it's like I've just got to explain it. That's just the point I'm at. I could do a wise voice. Yeah, you could do it. What about other dimensions? I think other dimensions is good. I think you could do other dimensions. I think because the way I do dimensions, I think it depends. Because at least as far as I'm aware, dimensions aren't universes, right? Dimensions are things within a universe. That's as far as I'm aware. And I know other people, I know, like, this is why in my canon, Forgotten Land is in the same overall universe within the KK setting, as I think it is in Kirby canon as well. I do think it's in the Kirby universe. Just because it's a different dimension. There are like hundreds of thousands of dimensions in a universe, right? So I never thought it was a separate universe. I know some people have that opinion. My opinion, same universe, different dimension within that universe. So I think the dimensions is cool, but like once you delve into separate universe jumping, which I do when Galacta jumps into the anime universe in that one story, that's when things get a bit out of hand, and I wouldn't recommend doing that unless it was just as a joke, because the reason I do that for Galacta is that it's mostly a joke. It doesn't really have any lore connotations unless you really want to look into it like that. Yeah, I think he did say it. Oh, yeah, no, he says it right when he appears, and he's like, why did you summon... Kirby's like, Meta, why did you summon a final boss? And he's like, he's my mentor, but he's not acting correct. I actually remember that now. You're happy because your AU currently hits all those checkboxes? That's awesome, Snatchy. Also, I'm sorry, guys, I'm so behind on chat right now. I am catching up. You have an AU, it's piecing together slowly. Awesome. Very interesting story you're currently working on. Not too complicated, but interesting. These are all good. I love hearing this from you guys because honestly, not overcomplicating it is... You're going to end up with the problem I have. Because as much as KK is such an interesting like series, I do think I overcomplicate it sometimes. I think that once I start... Because I do want to start making lore videos for it. Once I start making lore videos for it and I can verbally explain it and like have little imagery to help me explain it, I genuinely think it'll be better. And it'll be easier for people to understand. However, in a written form, under like a single or just me talking about in chat, it can be hard for people to digest. But I just don't want you guys to have that issue because getting people to understand certain parts of your series when it's all so confusing, it can be hard. It can be rough, and it's better to keep things simple. I guess in my head, I do keep my series simple because I feel like I always have it come round back to something you already know. I feel like everything is a connection to something that you already know about, right? But I guess people don't realize that, and it's completely fine. That's why we have a lore doc. Yeah, fair enough. Lore doc moment. The lore doc is very good. Alright. I don't know if we'll do this whole thing. I might work on it for like an hour, maybe. I'll work on this for like an hour, and then we'll just do some SSU. Die Eternity's End. No. Honestly, I do need to do more Eternity's End. Astus, you've got me writing my little hands off because I have to edit that stupid other... Not stupid, it's very good. I have to edit that other AU for you, but then you're also like, but I also want Eternity's End. No. You must pick. What am I working on? Am I working on Eternity's End, or am I working on the other AU? Because I could literally give you 5 chapters of the other AU. Literally could give you 5 chapters of the other AU, but you're like, nope, I want it all. You want all 19 chapters at once. Suffer. I know, I have to suffer. Both. You really are a child. You really are like my child demanding like their parent of something. This is literally the dynamic. 5 chapters. No, well, here's the thing. I've edited 5 chapters, and then I've written chapters 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, right? It's between chapters 6 to, I think, 13, 6 to 13, which is about 6 chapters, that I have to finish editing. So that is why this is taking so much time. I have to edit my old stuff so it, like, makes sense with how I've changed the story a bit. I do want to work on Eternity's End. It's like Eternity's End is really important because it like explains how Omega and Aeon like became friends. It's like when that like trust started. Because when you look at them in that comic, that story, like they literally are just so fed up with each other. They can't get along. There's always something. Although albeit like. Aeon does try. I'll give Aeon that. He does try to get along with Omega. Omega's just real stubborn at that point of the timeline. Like when Omega first joined the Ancients, at least for like the first few decades of it, he was very stubborn. And like in AV, they do kind of mention that. They're like, wow, he used to be so different. And he says himself, he used to be filled with all this rage, and then Aeon like tamed him. He does say that in the comic, so like that's referring to how he is in Eternity's End, because he's like that for a while. Your internet died a bit, but you're back. Welcome back, Fleur. I'm just talking about lore. I don't even know why I am. I just am. Just am while I work on this. I might be able to get the line art done before the hour is up. That'll be a good goal to have. If I could get the line art done, that'd be cool. I can't quite find where I want this to go. Oh, it's Monday. Oh my gosh, guys, it's Monday. It's Monday for me. It's Sunday for you guys, but it's Monday for me. I'm actually really excited because the new episode of Demon Slayer always comes out on Monday, and every time I finish stream, after stream, I go and watch the new episode of Demon Slayer. I mean, I've read all of the manga, but I always go and watch the new episodes when they come out after stream. So I'm excited for that. Reverence is looking amazing here. It's just his eyes. It's just his eyes, but thank you. He'll look better over here. He'll look much better over here. I don't actually have a whole lot to hold on. I can probably just do these eyes real quick. Look at them. We'll do the orange eyes. Orange eyes moment. There we go. Oh yeah, last episode of Demon Slayer soon, right? I heard it'll be 70 minutes? What in the hell? I didn't hear that. Honestly, I genuinely thought this season was gonna be going for like more than 12 episodes. Is it only going for 12 episodes and the last one's just stupidly long? Is that how it's gonna be? Because, like, it makes no sense to me if they do that. Unless they're gonna have, like, a part 2 to season 3. Because when you think about it, the season 1 of Demon Slayer went for 25 episodes. There were 25 episodes, or 24, something like that, in the first season of Demon Slayer. Right? And then second season comes along, and we get Mugen Train, and we get, the Entertainment District. Now, you're only gonna know what I'm talking about if you know Demon Slayer, so if you don't know Demon Slayer, I'm so sorry. Right? And, like, Mugen Train had, like, an anime episode version where it was about 12 episodes long, and then, I think it was about 12 episodes long, it might have only been 6. And then, District had like 12 episodes, and that kind of makes up for the 24 episodes of that season 1 had, so it kind of is the same. But if season 3 only goes for 12 episodes, that's like really degrading, because that's like way shorter than the first 2 seasons. Or what qualified as the first 2 seasons anyways. Just talking, wearing my voice thin with this. Wearing my voice thin in this stream. I suppose so, yeah. I just want more episodes, but it's probably not gonna happen, eh? Can I? please. Do I have to really insert like a massive circle? I guess I do. I guess I do have to insert a massive circle. There we go. No, Rivy, please don't kill him. I'm not killing Rivy. That's not happening. You guys have to stop and think for a second. You have to stop and think for a second. What Rivy is doing, what Rivy is saying he's doing, I realize that my pen might be a little bit large for this, but you know what? I don't really care. I mean, I probably should care. I'll pop it down to 13 where it's supposed to be. You guys need to realize, you need to think about star allies for a second, right? Because all of this will make sense when you realize what happened in star allies, right? In star allies, when Highness had to bring back, when Highness sacrificed himself for Void Termina. Did Highness die? No. Highness didn't die. He just kind of became one with Void Termina, is kind of the only way I can really put it. Like, he was inside, all the sisters were inside of Void Termina. So, don't think Rivy is dying, because at the end of Star Allies, they don't even die. Rivy, like, gets saved by Kirby. Albeit, Rivy is gonna be in here way, way longer because, heck, he's not getting saved. The heroes don't care. But he's not dead. Dude, he's not dead. I'm pretty sure all of the ancients kind of assume he is. You know? It's like, if you do this, you're gonna die. And he's like, I don't care. But he's not actually. And so, in KK, that's kind of what kickstarts them banishing Highness, right? Because they're all saying, like, let Highness do this. Highness is the one who started this. He's the one who, like, got you to believe in this, right? He's like, no, Highness will have his time. And then because Reverence does this, probably turns into Void Termina. You know how it be? They all blame Highness. They're like, you literally, you filled his head with lies. We hate you. We hate Void Termina. The heroes do the thing where they seal him away, you know, in actual Kirby canon. And they banish Highness. They never want that to happen again. Lemnon and Rivy has to become canon. It's actually pretty funny then. You know, this is actually pretty funny. Because Rivy and Lemnon both get stuck in a state of stasis. They both go into like a stasis of sorts. In Lemnon's case, it's because Morpho is protecting him from like nearly dying. In Reverence's case, it's because he's like part of Void Termina or whatever. Stasis moment. And then like they both come back at a possibly similar time, and then it's pretty funny how they're just like, wow, we literally both have been living in the past. We aren't up to date with society. I just find that funny. I find it funny that happened to literally both of them. So Reverence won't die? Sad. I know, it is sad. I know if you're a I hate Reverence believer, then yeah, that is depressing for you. That is depressing for you. Death only for good characters, you know? Only Espel and Alpha. only beloved characters. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I have so much regret. I don't have regret for killing Asbel in the series because that was a plot point that had to happen and I had thought about it beforehand. But I feel real bad about killing Alpha in the series because I did that solely because at the time I didn't think I was going to expand on the heroes that much, and I was like, Omega's gonna be the only one to survive and I'm only gonna focus on Omega. And then I literally didn't. and then I literally expanded it so much that Alpha dying suddenly had all of this consequence. And I was like, no. Not all of this consequence for my actions. Not all of this. So I feel real bad about killing Alpha. It's like really unfortunate. You know, Delta almost was gonna die in the same event, but I decided no. Retcon it then? Nah, it's too late to retcon it because it's like I've developed the whole entire rest of KK and the future of KK around the fact that Alpha is dead. Because if Alpha was not dead, why in the heck would like Aqua go and take Asbel to live with Galacta, right? Why would she do that if she wasn't grieving over her dead husband, right? Why the heck would all of these things happen if Alpha was alive? So it wouldn't make sense to retcon at this point of the story. Like, literally, if he hadn't died, Asbel probably wouldn't have died either. Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, it's just too important in the story now. They're very important deaths that impact everyone so much, and it's like, literally, if Alpha didn't die either, Omega wouldn't have gotten massively, like, depressed and, like, gone into solitude and then found Kirby and then, like, saved, like, Kirby literally wouldn't be alive. Like, oh my gosh, there's so many connotations. Like, Alpha dying is equally as important, but I just feel bad because I kind of had done it to begin with on a whim. I just feel kind of bad for that. But I do appreciate it because then you have that awesome moment of like when Asbel dies, he gets to see Alpha. And he like had never seen Alpha before. And it's like really sweet. It's like that sad kind of sweet. I do really like that. But I'm struggling to kill any other characters now. Except for like Rosie, I guess. But Rosie died a long time ago. So, yeah. Killing Rosie's not hard. He's too old. That's why Aeon went his separate way. You never know. We don't know why Aeon went his separate way yet. I think that this comic will explain why Aeon went his separate way better than any other comic. But well, you'll find out. You'll find out. You never know. Could be. Fixation keeps Roseate alive. That is definitely true. My fixation on Roseate is definitely keeping him alive at the moment. He's real alive. And I keep sitting down like, man, I really want to just like sit here and draw comic pages about Roseate. And I just want to make an animatic about Roseate. And I just want to do all the stuff about Roseate. And I'm just like, I shouldn't. I literally shouldn't get this distracted. So I'm in pain right now because I can't do that. Because no one, like, not a lot of people understand Roseate properly. Like, I post pictures of him on, like, DeviantArt, and half the people are like, why does he look like Kirby? Because no one knows. No one knows, guys. This is, like, a Discord, like, inside joke right now. Like, no one knows. No one knows the Roseate lore. We have crazy inside jokes. Okay, I'm going to do something KO? KO? Do you mean chaotic? You're gonna do something chaotic, Cos. What might that be? Imagine the Star Wars reaction to meeting Lemnon. Oh my gosh, that would be crazy. That would be a crazy reaction. I could, and also cause what you said above, I definitely could make him revive, but now if I make him revive, that's like, now Asbel's alone. And I could revive them both, but then that's like, oh, well, no one dies then. Too OP. So it's like, defeats the purpose of the sacrifice, if you know what I mean. They gonzo, they gonzo. But they alive, zo, in our heart. Oh, chow. Oh, chow. That's what it means. Chow. I see, I see. Okay, you're gonna go? Okay, noted. That makes so much more sense than what I was thinking. Chaotic. Ugh, jeez. Is what he means, yes, yes. Draw eyes. We might work at this for another half an hour and then Superstar Ultra, do you guys think? We could do Dino Bird today. We could do the Dino Bird stuff today. I need to do Dino Bird. I do. And then we do what? Meta Knight, and then we do Marks, and then we do Revenge of the King, and then we do Meta Nightmare Ultra, and then honestly that's probably it. Aeon just dies instead of sleeping. That's actually true. He actually dies every night and then he gets revived in the morning. He just happens. I also love how I'm sitting here talking about like reviving them as 2 OP guys whilst Aeon has died twice in the series and come back. And Morpho has also died several times in the series and come back. Ugh. Feels bad. Feels real bad. Yeah, Aeon's died like in the series, he dies a total of like 3 times. Once when he's a kid, which is hinted at in AV, when they're like, you've been here before, you've been to the Between before, you've been here before. And if you go real far back in my drawings, I have a drawing of Morpho and like Kid Aeon in the in-between. And it's like implied that he died and Morpho helped bring him back, because Morpho's whole thing is rebirth. Like, butterflies are rebirth. It's like, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing with Morpho, and he kind of hates it. It's kind of more of a curse to him, if anything. He, like, doesn't like this power of his. And he's genuinely trying to free himself of it, if anything. Free himself of immortality. Good night has a heart attack. Yeah, good night, Snatchy. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, that's not you saying goodnight. That's you mimicking what Aeon would do. Yeah, no, good night, and then he has a heart attack. That's actually true. Sorry. My brain is slow. We need to see Asbel again, just have Kirby use the ghost ability. There is that one comic which is probably before the events of Blue Rose, where Kirby does use the ghost ability, and then he's like, I'm a ghost, and then he looks at Meta, and Asbel's just like next to Meta, and then he's just like, I didn't see that. I just didn't see that. Aeon has main character power. No, he does. It's true. Yeah, Aeon does have main character power. He's genuinely, like, I'm gonna be honest. There's Kirby, there's Meta, there's so many people. No one gives off more main character, like, aura than Galacta in KK. He gives off the most main characterness, even if he's not a main character in half the series. He literally, I look at him, I'm like, you are literally the main character without even trying. This is your world, we're literally all living in it. He's just so main character. Sam is dead? Oh gosh. Morpho is that one a character from Madoka Magica. Yeah. Basically. Here we are. I'm trying to think about what I could do here. Probably that. Give him body. Alright. There we go. Poor lad. Sam is dead and I'm tired. Welcome back, Lavender, and thank you for the hydrate, Lavender. I'm gonna be honest, Lavender. Everyone has been neglecting me of my hydrates. I've been sitting here talking about lore, giving my explanations, my advice even. And what does chat do? They don't even hydrate me. Oh. Thank you though, thank you. How do you have the patience to draw all those symbols? I don't know. Astus is lurking. Noted, Astus. I don't know how I have the patience to do it. I think I've just gotten used to doing it. That I'm just kind of like, draw the symbols. Draw the symbols, it's a part of the design. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't know why. I've had like a bit of an itch to play Rain World again. Because I haven't finished Saints campaign. If you don't know Rain World, I'm sorry that you have not been living a fulfilling life. But Rain World's amazing. And I haven't finished Saints campaign, which is like the last character's campaign. I really should do that. Don't worry, every half hour I'd be here reminding you to hydrate. Thank you, Lavender. Don't know what I'd do without you because the rest of chat does not care. The rest of chat does not care about me. They don't care about my hydration. They're just here for content, Lavender. You don't understand. I don't need Rain World. I need KK. Honestly, true. True. KK moment. I'm so excited to get to I'm really excited to start the next scene after this one with Reverence. But I'm like more excited to, not for the first 2 pages of it, I'm like excited to get to the 3rd page of it. That's when it's gonna start really amping up. I'm excited for that. It'll be a little bit though, because that's like, after this page, it's like another 3 pages away. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but it does. You guys were like actually really lucky when I just kind of sat down and drew like 4 pages in the span of 4 days. I was like really motivated to make comic pages. And honestly, I still am motivated. I think I'm just focusing more on my driver's license stuff before I really think about doing more comic page stuff. I also got a lot of commissions lately and I had to put it aside for commissions. But I am getting back into the groove for it. I need sustenance? I need sustenance too. I thought I would be okay on 1 egg and hot chocolate. Turns out I was not okay on 1 egg and hot chocolate. That was not an okay thing. Should have had more. I simply should have had more. I do care. I've just been hyper-focused on details here. Fair. Understandable. Understandable. I'll forgive you this time, you know? Heck. You had a hot chocolate in the morning? Who doesn't? What? Yeah, no, that's so normal. And it's winter right now. It's so cold. It's so cold in the morning. You don't understand. Hot chocolate in the morning with like eggs is so normal, and like maybe like a sausage, you know? And if you're lucky, pancakes, and if you're like actually a god descended, like waffles, you know? Like those are it's how it works. It's not dinner time things. How is hot chocolate dinner time things? I have hot chocolate like at any point of the day. You guys can do whatever you want, but I have hot chocolate at any point of the day. If it's cold, I'm gonna have a hot chocolate. Like, it can be 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It could be 11 o'clock in the morning. If it's cold, I'm having a hot chocolate to warm up my body because my body is freezing. It's a nighttime thing. It's not. No, it's not. It's not. It's not a nighttime thing. I'm gonna gaslight you to believe it's not a nighttime thing because it's literally not. Dessert? It's not a dessert. Winter, no. Dessert implies after dinner. I'm in VC and I don't know what's happening anymore. I see. This is so sad. Sam always does this. This is sad. It's a winter morning thing? Yeah. I mean, it can be a nighttime thing, but I'm not going to accept it as a nighttime thing and not a morning thing. It's both. It's both. It's both things. Okay. Yeah, he looks good there, I think. I think this eye needs to be a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think that's better. Reverend looks cute here. He always looks cute. What do you mean? He's just a cute little guy. A cute little evil guy. He's just a cute little evil guy. That's all I can. I've just realized I forgot to do. I've just realized that what the wait? Did I make a? Oh my goodness gracious, guys! Look at this! Look at this! Look at how bad this is! This is so bad. Merge that. This might as well just all be on the same layer at this point, because I've screwed it up that much. I need to do this. In your style, almost everything is cute. I have a really bad habit of making things like look pretty cute. I like struggle to make actual menacing characters. Like Primal is meant to be a super menacing character, and sometimes I look at him and I'm like, he's just a little lad. He's just a little dark matter lad. He's no destroyer of the universe. He's just a little dark matter lad. And it's not good. These characters are supposed to be frightening, and like they're not. Makes cute or badass. Honestly, yeah, that's actually true. I can't make scary though. I can make badass. It's because his eyes are so expressive. Yeah, I do try to spend a bit of time on the eyes. What I do need to do though is I need to open a new layer. I need to do the cracks on Void. Void cracks. Void crack moment. Void crack moment. Lots of cracks. The picture in the scraps folder with Primal Radiant and Gold in it. I love Primal's bit. I do love Primal's too. When he's so funny. I love when he's like, oh, please let me like take over your galaxy. I promise I'll be like I'll be the best tyrant ever. And I'm like, yes. Yes. Be my tyrant, please. You're so cute. You know, I know that the era of, you know, Darkness Conquest was supposed to be an awful era because, you know, that's when Primal was in charge for a little bit. Like, not that bad, actually. Not compared to it's really not that bad in comparison to the era of, like, Nothingness when they were fighting, because that era was like being caught in, like, a war zone. Like, you're caught in the middle of, like, a massive fight. Whereas with Darkness Conquest, there wasn't really a big fight going on. There was just like lots of little fights as they were conquesting stuff. Conquesting, including Omega's freaking place. That was like right at the end of it too. Right, Omega's freaking place was one of the last things to get hit, man. I feel so bad. They were so close to being alright. Ugh, feels bad. It's hailing? Whoa. Being 1,000 feet above sea level is not fun, that's crazy. Give me 0 lore to feed my obsession. Alright, I will. So 0 in KK is basically the equivalent of what Morpho is to Radiant. 0 was basically is basically Primal's offspring, but kind of not really. He's kind of made a similar way to how Radiant made Morpho. It's like, you're my kid, but like, you know, you're my kid, but yeah. Although I will say, I'm not gonna point out like anyone being a bad parent, but I do think like Primal was maybe a bit better, funnily enough. Although his kid did die though, so I mean maybe not. Maybe not. At least Morpho's still alive. See, Primal forgot to enable like immortal mode on 0. He kind of did though. He enabled like second life mode on his kid, like with 0 too. He enabled like double life, but he didn't enable like infinite life mode. He should have done that. He clicked the wrong button on his app store. He didn't enable dark mode. He really didn't. I mean, who doesn't do that? Oh, he's an amateur. Okay, one more drawing of Rivy, please. Last one. He's so cute here. He's like, this is like the cutest one out of all of them. This one is the cutest one. It's cause the reason he looks so cute is literally because I do the little cheek chub here. Look at this cheek chub right now. That cheek chub is what does it, because if this was just circle, he just wouldn't look as cute, right? Like if I just did him like that, that just wouldn't be the same. So 0's canonically dead forever in KK. Possibly. I mean, what is it? In like normal Kirby, I don't think there's any sort of word of him coming back. I'm pretty sure after 0-2 he's gone. Making a 0-3 would be crazy though. That's like Mew 3 energy. 0-3 is like, it's like Mew 3, for real. It's like something you hope is gonna happen and it never happens. It's like, I really want this but then like once it does happen, you realize that they've run out of ideas. That's what 0-3 is to Kirby. There's hope? Yeah, there's hope. I might do 0-3, you never know. I could do 0-3 lore, man. That'd be crazy. But if I did 0-3 lore, then actual Kirby might not do that. Because I don't know what it is with Nintendo, but they just like hate taking ideas from fans. They like don't do that. And Pokemon has like the most well known for doing that. Because I'm gonna be honest, there have been so many like fake Mon designs or like supposedly leaked starter designs that are just people making up their own starter designs for like a new series. I'm gonna be real, so many of those starters actually look really cool that I've been like upset at what the real starter was, because other people have just got really good design ideas, and because Nintendo and like Pokemon are just so like fit, like they don't want to do what other people have done, they want to do it themselves, they get left with all the crap because they have to make it like different. Then they get left with bad designs because they're just stubborn. Like, they could easily just go to, like, a person who did a cool design and was like, we want to purchase this design from you for the game. Like, they could do that, but they're so stuck up. I would do that, man. If I saw someone making amazing fan art of my series, I'd be like, bro, can I actually buy that from you? It's so good. Nintendo don't what Sega does? Yeah. For real, man. Nintendo is just, I feel so bad. I feel so bad. Because I've seen it before, right? This is like a very good example of it. I don't know, like, if you're a Pokemon fan, you might remember the little blue platypus starter that was really popular. There was like a blue platypus starter that was super popular amongst fan art that was never a real Pokemon. And then it got bought by a different company. It got bought by Temtems, and then it became a Temtem because Temtem's company really liked it. And it just feels bad because like companies can do that. They can just say, we want to buy this from you. We like your design. We want to buy it from you. Like, you can just do that. Oh, we all remember the blue platypus. Yeah, we do. That blue platypus is a Temtem now. What is it called? It's called Platypet now, I think. Nintendo's missing out. They are. And due to that, they just get stuck with trash. So it feels bad for them. This is why Pokemon will never be great. Because Pokemon would feel so much more interactive if they actually, like, listened to their fans. But Nintendo hates listening to their fans. Nintendo actually doesn't like doing that at all. You know, Nintendo actually like sues you for just playing a game of theirs. Feels bad. Nintendo's actually hates us all. But we're all suckers to Nintendo, so we all just roll over and take it. It's how we are. You don't remember any blue platypus? It was pretty popular for a while. I don't remember what era it was. It might have been during Sun and Moon. I think it was during Sun and Moon, or a little bit after Sun and Moon that it was real popular. Nintendo loves the money, but absolutely despises their fan base. It's so true, and it's really sad that that's so true. Because I feel like Sega, like, tries so hard to please the fan base, and I feel like lately they've been doing such a good job with that, right? Like, they make the really cool animations for, like, Sonic. And, like, they did Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers was so good. Now they're doing all this new game that looks really good. Like, Sega just cares. I love Sega. They just care. They care for the people's opinion. Like, they made the freaking murder Sonic game as a joke, but it, like, actually looked amazing. Like, come on, they're so good. Like, Sega genuinely is so good. I love Frontiers. I love Frontiers too. I literally 100% the game within, like, the week it came out. And then I went to Texas. Because I was like, I have to beat this game before I go to Texas. Because I'm not going to be able to play it when I'm in Texas. And I beat it the week before I went to Texas. Yeah, Sega tries. Nintendo just doesn't care. Yeah, really unfortunate. Because Nintendo has some really good brands out there. It's really sad to see them kind of not care like that. Sonic 06 and Sonic Boom made them died, so they have to listen to fans. Yeah, Sega fans made a better game than Sega's team. Yeah, that is actually true. I do think that is what happened with Sega. I think that Sega really, like, crashed. And then they were like, alright, if we want to get back up on 2 feet, we genuinely have to start listening to, like, what people want, because it will backfire if we just do what we want. We will not make a profit. We will... And I think that's the problem with Nintendo, is that Nintendo doesn't get that backlash. Like, Pokemon can release a crap game, but it's still gonna get, like, so many people buying it. It's like, maybe it won't be, like, a massive profit, but it's still a profit. They're still always gonna be in the green. Because why? Because it is Pokemon, my good sir. No, honestly though, Dragon, I agree. I actually do think that out of most of the companies that are bought by HAL, bought by Nintendo, I do think HAL cares. I do also think, I can't remember who makes Zelda, I do also think that the Zelda team does care. If Tears of the Kingdom is any sort of constellation, the Zelda crew does care as well. I just think there are some companies within Nintendo that definitely don't. Nintendo themselves, and some of the companies like Game Freak don't really care, but there are some other people out there, companies out there, I do think genuinely do care. TOTK is absolute peak. It is, I agree. It is such peak. It's only Mario and Pokemon that doesn't care. Well, when you think about it, that is the majority of Nintendo. Like, Pokemon and Mario are like their biggest franchises. So that no wonder everyone thinks, oh, they don't care, because like the two biggest franchises that they have literally don't care. All the other ones are still pretty big. Like Zelda is probably the third biggest, and I know that Kirby's very high up there too, and like Smash Bros. But no, Mario and Pokemon are definitely like their biggest, and yeah, unfortunately they don't care too much. I didn't even consider myself a Zelda fan before TOTK. Snatchy, I'm right there with you. I resonate with that sentence so much because before Tears of the Kingdom, I was not a Breath of the Wild player, I'll be honest with you guys. I never played Breath of the Wild, but the last Zelda game I had played was Minish Cap back in like 2007. So long ago. And I beat that game. And that was literally my Zelda experience. I never played Wind Waker, I never played Ocarina of Time, like I didn't play Zelda growing up. I played Kirby and Pokemon growing up. And so, mostly just Pokemon, and Sonic too. I played Sonic growing up a lot. But then I played Tears of the Kingdom and I'm like, guess I'm a Zelda fan now, because that's just how good that game is. It just converts people. I love the Metroidvanias from Nintendo. Honestly, yeah, that's based. I think they're good. That's based. They're good. I agree. There's like a game that's coming out. Heck, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like this really cute ass pixel game that I'm so excited for. Because I freaking love pixel art and sprites and stuff. Rooster, I'm sorry, the sad music is not... It's just not quite what we need for this discussion. We're not mourning, it's okay. It's not quite what we need. Sorry, Burb. Who is Zoe? Zoda's a character in Hollow Knight. TOTK is gonna start a cult. They probably already did. Did you see some of the recent videos? Like, do you even realize how many, like, freaking... What are they called? How many yahahas? Heck, that's what they say, but I forget what they're actually called. Whatever. You know, the Leaf lads. Like, you know how many of those guys got, like, crucified? It was awful. I would look and I'd be like, oh my gosh, there's just so many of them. Everyone has the same joke. There literally is already a cult. It's already a thing. I saw and burned and launched into space. Yes, Koroks! There we go, Koroks. See, I'm so bad. I forget names so easily. Koroks is exactly what I meant. You've almost fully upgraded your energy. Well, nice. I think I have my stamina all the way up, but I'm working on hearts now. I've been to like maybe 60 shrines. I think I've been to 60 shrines. So I already have my stamina all the way up. I was like, I played the game and I didn't upgrade my hearts until my stamina was all the way up. So I played the game on like 4 hearts for a long time. For like a really long time. I think I was like a 5 heart lad for so long. And I think I've only just gotten to 10 hearts. I'm only just a quarter of the way there now, and I've got like at least 50 hours in the game. Feels bad. I don't have any shrines, but now that I have all the light roots, I have all the locations of the surface ones, so that's handy. Does the light roots help with that? Oh, you see, I haven't been to the underground once in my game. Oh yeah, Omega theme moment. Omega theme. It's so good. Scream just starts spamming Omega theme. You guys are addicted. I'm a big simp for Omega. Understandable, man. He's so good. Just wait till we get, like, Omega plush on stream. That'll be the moment. That's when he becomes real. When we get Omega plush, Omega becomes real. He becomes a real, tangible thing. He becomes more than just a drawing. I mean, he already was a real intangible thing because I had keychains of him, but still. I come into stream to Omega theme. Yes, we're all just vibing to Omega theme. It's so good. I bought them, the days go by with more sadness every day I don't get them. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. They're taking a long time to get to my sister. It's been like 3 weeks. It's been like 3 weeks and Costco hasn't gotten them yet. My mum reckons 5 weeks and they'll get to Costco, so let's hope next week maybe. I genuinely thought it wouldn't take too long, but nope. Nope, it's just taking over a month to get to her. Normal stuff. Yep, Omega theme. Insane. Insane Omega theme music. No, I don't want to listen to lo-fi to the next hour. Play it again? You waited 2 months for a Marks plush? Yeah, no, see, delivery sucks these days. It's just awful. Play it again. If you redeem, play the next song on the thing, I will. If you redeem that, I'll play it again. British people doesn't exist in KK. Here, your mind has changed. Next on playlist. Okay, I'll go back to it. Y'all can bask in it again. I'll let y'all bask in it again. I still really need to get like an Asbel theme made. Just so much expensive. So expensive. I actually have a lot of money in my PayPal right now. I really should talk to Rooster about doing that. I literally have to say I'm not paying you until I hear some sort of something. Because the man can take a few months to get things done. He is busy though, so understandable. See, Asbel theme would be really cool to have done soon with the end part of Blue Rose coming out. Reference theme. forgot about the keychain I got, so it's gonna be a mystery box. Amazing. I was reading Meta's Quest of the Blue Rose. Right. You got attached to Asbel and then he died. Heartbroken. I think that happened to a lot of people. I think a lot of people got attached to Asbel and they were like, oh, I love this little guy, and then he freaking died. That honestly, that comic is so evil. Blue Rose is such an evil comic. I used to be such an awful person. Like, I finished that comic over a year ago. Looking back, me a year and a half ago, man, I was cruel. It's just, I can't believe I put you guys through that. I can't believe I built up this character only to kill him. It's really sad. It's not a KK comic without trauma. Well, you know, that is true. It's true, but I feel bad about it. You guys deserved better. You guys deserved better than that. You deserve to not be put through such pain. So I apologize. Okay. Am I not done? Am I not typically done? In all Meta's Quest for the Blue Rose in one word, sad. Yes. The manages to paint a depiction of mental health so vividly, I've only otherwise seen it matched by Celeste chapter 9. It doesn't have to be happy to be good. Honestly, that's really true. And if there's any other comic that delves deeper into that, it's gonna be End of the Line. Because if you've not seen the title page of End of the Line, you could probably tell it's gonna get a bit depressing. Because it is, a lot of End of the Line is Meta explaining to Galacta kind of what happened after he left, after Asbel died, and it's kind of explaining what happened to him up until he went to Dreamland. And it's really not great. It was like it was really down, really awful time in Meta's life, and it's probably what he has the most, like, depression about. That's why Meta, like, is a very depressed character. It is definitely because of a lot of that. What happened, like, from... He changed after Galacta left. Oh, well, I say left, but, like, got sealed away. Then after Asbel died, his character, like, goes down. Really far down. But then, once he goes to Dreamland, it's like, it's kind of simmering on the down. But then it's, like, slowly going up. It's slowly going up. And then he eventually meets Kirby. And he gets into this happy place again, and then you can see that. But then even in Star's comic, overall Meta is in this good place. But he still has trauma, and he still has episodes from the past that he has. And it's, like, really crazy in Meta's story. How, like, mental health it is. It's so mental health. He's such a mental health character. He's such my comfort character. You're right, but why Asbel? Aeon already got trapped in the same comic. She killed two characters. Honestly, I might as well have to Meta because he thought Galacta might have been dead, so understandably. Can you make a future comic where Asbel gets revived and lives? The most I could do of that is like an alternate world where Asbel never died, because I do love the idea of that world. I love sometimes thinking to myself, how would things be different if Asbel never died? How would things be different if Alpha never died? Like, what would be different about the world if these things didn't happen? And I'm actually pretty interested in sort of like looking at that. I think it'd be a really cool headcanon. I mean, you guys can make all the headcanons you want about KK. If you want to make a world where that happens, go for it. That's your little headcanon world. As long as your headcanon world is not like, you know, like, inappropriate, because that's when it gets weird for me. If it's just like an alternate world, that's so cool for you. That's awesome. As long as you understand what canon KK is and are able to differentiate it from your headcanon, that's awesome. Because the thing that I struggle with is when someone wants to make a headcanon about something and then they don't even really know what they're doing it about. Like, they don't even understand. They don't understand it and they're just like, I'm just gonna make my own version. Because, yeah. I think it's way more satisfying when you know what you're making it about. You, like, understand the real story, but you're able to put your own twist on it, you know? I enjoy headcanons like that. Omega acid cannon. Oh my gosh. What a crazy alternate world we live in. Insane. Insane moment. Probably need that. Probably don't need these. Those is like where his wings would have been. Cool. That looks fine. I realized that I haven't actually done the feathers on his wings here. So allow me to just quickly do that. Once I go in once, and then do that. Okay. Jijinka universe? Dude, Jijinka universe is awesome. I love the Jijinka universe. AU where Omega is comically evil? That sounds amazing. I will go for now. Alright, see you, Flare. Bye, Flare. I think after Aeon got sealed, Omega showed up. Oh my gosh, Dragon. Dragon, you're so good at this. You know what comic is gonna indulge further in what happened? It's definitely Dawn of an Era. Dawn of an Era, quite literally. And I just say this because, like, it's not going to talk about what happens in the flashback, but it 100% is going to have a flashback regarding what happened after. Why? Because maybe Omega was relevant in it, who knows? Maybe Kirby was relevant in it, who knows? Maybe it has to do with, like, backstory, who knows? But Dawn of an Era is going to have so many flashbacks in it. I genuinely think that comic is going to be the longest one I've ever made. I'm, like, convinced. Scarf. We love Scarf. Scarf lore moment. Red boya. Get made red. Why is there green? Why is there a bit of green there? Oh my goodness gracious. Hold up. There we go. I feel like it's about time for us to play SSU if we want to play it for an hour. Otherwise, we're going to be over 3 hours in a bit. And I mean, like, we could go for 4 hours, but you know. You know. Why is Limnan here? It makes more sense when you know what he's saying. He's just thinking. He's thinking to himself about stuff. Limnan isn't actually there. He's just a picture and it's gonna be like mostly faded out. You're not really gonna see him. And it's just gonna be, Rivy's thoughts. Because he's thinking about him. And thank you for the hydrate. I am hydrating. Whew. Omegas, the most dangerous KK member in the entire history. Omegas has defeated everyone in their reality. Man. Darth Vader and Luke, but it's Omega and Kirby. Why does that sound so amazing? Why does that sound like the greatest headcanon ever? Where am I looking? Here. I don't know why there's green there, but I'm removing the green. Oh, reverence. It's crazy how much reverence's power affects people. I just want to think about it. I am your father, Poyo. Kirby joined the dark side. That's so funny. It's actually crazy how much Rivi affects people. Because if you remember what Enon looked like after he got corrupted, because it does show it in the in-between, he's like black with the green eyes. Surprisingly very similar to Reverence, because it was Reverence's power he got corrupted by. And then, even after that, that power kind of affects Aeon himself, and he gets a little bit corrupt. And then the power gets so far goes so far down that it's passed on to Kyra via, well, not like, it doesn't appear in Kyra, but it's like recessive alleles, Kyra, and then into Kenma. It's like insane how like insanely intertwined Reverence's power becomes with that family. It's like insane, my guy. Rivi really just like really just influenced this whole family. Shall rule Poyo rule together. Yes. You are back? Welcome back, Flare. I don't know if I'm gonna do much more. I've done the flat color. I think I might just call it there. I think I might just call it, oh, oops. I think I might just call it here and finish this off in my own time. And then we can do some super style trip. Does that sound good? Does that sound good, guys? Or do you want me to do more of this? Or would you prefer I do more of this? Would you prefer I actually color them in instead of leaving them flat? Why do you color in the whole character with one color before adding more colors on top? It's so then I can remove the side things and then I can just lock the layer. See, now the layer is locked, but I can draw within the whole character. That's why I do that. Because if I just drew one little bit at a time, I'd have to keep the thing on it. But with this, I can just leave the layer locked. And then I can just not have it in the way. That would be why. You're fine with whatever. More of this, SSU. More of the comic page. Alright, how about this? We'll do the comic page for like another 15 minutes and then we'll do some SSU. Because I only want to do one thing in SSU anyways. Oh, yeah, that's really smart, yes. We'll do this for 15 more minutes. I'll just color them in flat color. I'll color them in a little bit more. And then we shall. But I won't go into shades and stuff. I'll do that off camera. And not even camera, just off stream. I'll do that off stream. It's his brown right here. This color that's part of his brown is the same brown, the exact same brown tone I use for Lemnon. It's actually the same color. And I just do that as a reference because they have the same color in their designs. I find it really, really cool. Strum's back. Oh, Strum crashed. Rip Strum. Oh my gosh. I hope that it didn't... I'm hoping that it didn't separate into two VODs. That would be frustrating. But if it did, then I will live with it. I will live with that. I will simply live with it. Okay, I need to... go back to the previous page. And... I need to... remove, multiply, overlay, and I need to grab that color. I need this color in his face. Rip the time, yeah, rip. Oh, it does, no, it did restart, oof. That's a big oof, it did separate into a new VOD. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, this is so sad. It probably separated into a new VOD. This is really depressing. I mean, it's not that bad. The only reason I like them staying as one VOD is because if they separate into two VODs, then that means I have to download them both, and then I have to edit them back into one, and then I have to put them through Handbrake, and then I have to upload them onto YouTube myself. Whereas when it's one VOD, I can just upload it straight to YouTube from Twitch, which is just so much nicer, so much easier to do. But you know what? It's alright. You can't win them all. Because I'm just real bad at editing. I still haven't edited freaking the end of Emerald, and we're already starting Black and White. This is so bad. So bad. At this point, I might as well just upload the VOD and not the edited version, because oh my gosh. I'm so bad with it. Oh, Cone is here. Hi, Cone. Hi, Cone. We're just doing a little bit of, we're doing a little bit of comic page drawing, and then we're gonna be playing Superstar Ultra. We're gonna do the Dynablade stuff in Superstar Ultra, probably. Nope, not that. Here we go. Still have no idea who Sam and Toby are? I see. That's a rip to you then, I apologize. Also, I don't know if you have answered this, but will you consider me being a VA for Reverence? I mean, I've not heard your voice. Also, I don't know who else will be auditioning for Reverence. I have no clue. It better just to wait until I do auditions for it, which won't be until episode of Starlight is done. It's a while away. Like AV won't get worked on for a little bit. I do need to start like doing some stuff for it, but like no, I'm nowhere near starting like a script or anything or casting voice actors. I think once part 2 of episode of Starlight, not even part 2, once part 3 of episode of Starlight comes out, then I will start thinking about AV. But I'm thinking about Starlight's comic at the moment because that's the one I'm working with. But yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know, like, when auditions are out. I'm not gonna, like, pre-consider someone, though. Because, no, not entirely fair to everyone else who potentially wants a position. Alright, he's looking good there. I've done him here. Let's do him here. I need face color. I understand, thank you, Koku. Yes, I'll be sure to keep you updated though, Fleur. And who would like Rivy? He's bad. I think Lemnon likes Rivy, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't know. I mean, I feel like you can kind of sympathize for Rivy at some point. I mean, if your only experience through Rivy is like the comic, if it's only the comic, you'd probably hate him. Understandable. If you know his backstory that I've explained on like the Discord that I've talked about and like stuff that has to do with him, you would probably feel a bit more sympathy. Because, you know, his backstory is a bit depressing. It's a little bit sad for him. You know? I feel bad for him. Everything he's doing is like... It's like, well, you're gonna see in this comic, because he's gonna say in this page, but I'm not gonna say. But like, it's just like, well, it's sad in a way, almost. I almost feel bad for him. Note, I did say almost though. What's his backstory? Well, so back when I released Reverence's design, I talked about because Reverence is one of the founders of you know, the ancients themselves. Because before, like, depending on how much you know about the ancients in Kirby, like in normal Kirby canon, like they were apparently the ones that were living on Forgotten Land, if you want to interpret it that way, and there were ones that had to do with Highness, who had like magic and stuff, and Star Allies. And the idea is that those two factions kind of came together, of tech and magic, right? That's kind of the basis of what I understand about the ancients in Kirby, if you want to interpret it that way. And the way that this is that Reverence is most certainly a magic-themed ancient. He's 110% from the magic side of things. And there were two other founders. There was Virulence, who was a founder, and Virulence brings in, because no one has seen what Viru looks like, but she is basically what brings in all of Magolor's species, because she's part of that. She is that species. And so these three main, not species, but like factions kind of joined together with a similar goal. A lot of them were definitely following Reverence. I think out of most of them, Reverence had the most traction. However, the other founder, the third founder, was Lemnance. And if you haven't realized, it's Lemnon. Lemnon is like 125 million% supposed to be a tech ancient, because in KK, ancients aren't a species. They are just an organization, and any kind of species can join an organization. Where is gay in KK lore? No, I'm getting there. And back in the day, I would say that Revenant, Veru, and Lemnon were friends. They were friendos, you know? They founded a big organization together. They were friendos. But then I think I talked about, when I mentioned Reverence's first design, I talked about how Lemnance left, or how someone left. And that's 120% what happened, you know? Lemnon left the ancients. He didn't want to lead them. He instead chose to help out a certain butterfly lad, forego his friends, and do his own thing. And I would say that Ruby got pretty upset at that. And that's why he literally hates Kabi. Like the whole species. Because Lemnon literally left him for dust. But why we want the gay? Because, and not to put a bad name on like Lemnance, because like this was different. This wasn't like, oh, I'm just gonna leave my friends, you know. This was like he was really thinking hard about it, and I genuinely do think that Lemnon later regrets his decision of leaving. He totally does. He totally regrets this choice, but it's too late for him. And I say he regrets this choice because at the time Morpho was like so uncaring for him. Because Morpho hadn't met his Rue. He hadn't gained emotions. He hadn't been a good friend. He didn't know how to be a good friend. And to Morpho, that's normal. Because that's not part of his mission. That's not part of what he was supposed to be doing. He was supposed to be destroying Primal. That was what he was doing. Anything else was a distraction. But to Lemnon, a normal person who wants to be cared about, I wouldn't say Morpho was the best combination for a friend. And Morpho later regrets that when he meets his Rue. He realizes how, like, awful he'd been to Lemnon. And gets real upset about that. Just let him go, Lemnon. Just a toxic relationship. It really was. And he has, like, so much regret around it. But then Morpho kind of makes up for it, though. It's just, you've not really seen that yet. Morpho and Lemnon are, like, the most toxic friendship ever, though. It's like someone trying to get like the approval of the other, who is consistently not giving that approval because they don't realize they don't have. It's like being friends. Now I'm not gonna put autistic people on the spot, but it's got some semblance to being friends with someone who doesn't have that social, you know, capability, and that is a form of autism. Just so we're clear. And it's not their fault at all. It's just they don't realize. And Morpho is like that for very different reasons, but he lacks that kind of social awareness, you know? And so that's what that kind of friendship is like, and it's really hard for Lemon. Revi was definitely better for him as a friend. Yeah, it's a poor Lemon moment. He kind of goes crazy over it. He, like, literally kind of goes insane over trying to be noticed by Morpho. To the point that, like, he nearly kills himself. Not, like, suicidal, like, in an experiment, like it goes wrong because he's trying so hard. that sounds really bad out of context. But, like, he's trying so desperately that, like, it goes wrong for him. Well, Gina, that's a way to be called out. I'm so sorry, Wilm. I'm so sorry. I'm just talking in general. Because I'm like this with KK. I have to have such real topics in it. Like, it's so real, the sort of, like, friendship they have that's, like, not... That's, like, it's, like, so toxic. It's, like, not good for either of them. It's such a real thing in, like, today. And I always have to be, like, bringing in these real topics when I'm doing stuff. I don't know why. I just have a problem. It's like I'm trying to give a message while writing KK. I don't know what's wrong with me. I can't stop myself. I think it's just because I want the stories to really hit home for people. I want people to be able to relate to that. Whether or not they're the receiver or, like, the other one, or the giver, like, I don't know. I just try to have topics hit home for people. Like, and I think in KK, I definitely exaggerate the comparison, like in EOS. In EOS, when Meta has, like, his, you know, his episode, and he, like, slashes pitch. That is, I feel like the concept of getting angry and lashing out is something that is really relatable. I know it's relatable to me because I do that a lot. But of course, the Meta's extreme with it. He's very extreme with it, you know? He, like, he hurts pitch to the point because he's so upset. But, like, it's supposed to be a theme that, like, hits home for people. Like, you can relate to this, like, I've been there kind of moment, you know? Makes it more meaningful? Yeah. Yeah, I think it does. It makes the comics feel a little more special. And then never take it in the way of it's calling people out, because it's not. It's always supposed to be... It's just supposed to be, like, I've been there, you've been there. We all experience these things. It's just supposed to, like, bring people together, I suppose. At least Elaine wouldn't slash others with a sword. I used to lash out like that. Yeah, it happens. And I think the thing with KK is that you just, like, I think the message I'm trying to give, and you understand this when Meta and, Galacta have their conversation at the end. The message I'm always trying to give is that, like, that in EOS, like, it's understandable. That behavior, given the circumstances, is normally understandable, and you should be understanding of it. That's, like, the whole end that that's the whole end of the story I'm trying to give with that. People get upset, don't get upset about it. And be understanding, be comforting about it. That's the whole story. That's Galacta's approach. You know, you're not gonna berate Meta because he had an episode because he got stressed because of all of that. That would be awful. He's understanding. He gives him another chance, you know? When is Cone gonna get killed in KK? One day. It'll happen. You gotta trust. Now I'm just tired. Ah, Snatchy, it's so real. I'm literally the same. This color maybe? We don't want to see... I realized that this should just go right to here because we can't actually see any of that. Maybe not. Maybe it can go to here. Cone isn't in KK? Nah. Damn. They are conspiring against you, Cone. I will say that much. Here we are. All the coloring is done now. And that took just about as much time as I thought it would. Alright, do we want to do Kirby SSU now? Guys who made Kinmo, a guy who made Kinmo or something. Oh man. Oh yeah, Limnan! Limnan also made Kinma. Well, I mean, originally he didn't anymore. That's not canon anymore. Originally he did. And he still could. That's not saying he couldn't make a kid out of nothing. The man's is like a genius. He totally could. Him and Varen are like probably the smartest people in KK. So I realized I did my calculations wrong. I don't get like 7 to 8k per stream. I meant like 700 to 1k depending if it's 2 to 4 hours. I see, that makes a lot more sense. I was gonna say 7k a stream is insane. Yeah, Kirby SSU sounds good. I think it does. We've been at it for like an hour and a half, 2.5 hours. Will we see him in the future? Limnan? Limnan or who? Limnan? Limnan? Rivi? Who? Kinma? Who? I'm just gonna save this. Limnan. Yeah. Trust. I definitely think Limnan will have his time to shine if, and only if, I end up making a Star Allies comic, which I always have in the back of my head, and I always think, I could make this comic. I could do this. I really want to do this, and I really want to make a Star Allies comic about what happens in Star Allies in KK, because it is so different from the canon, and it's almost like a continuation of AV, because it continues what goes on with Void. So it's actually pretty important that I make that comic. You know, it'll have things settled with Limnan, it'll have things settled with Rivi. Of course, I would have to make Morpho's comic before this, so then people even know what happened with Limnan. But at the end of the day, I think if there's any chance of Limnan coming back in like the present time, that comic is the one about Star Allies that I want to make. If not, he's gonna be in Morpho's comic anyways. He's gonna be in like the beginning parts of Morpho's comic, beginning to midway probably, and then after that, you kind of delve into like Gold and maybe Kirby and Omega. I don't know. I suck at doing math while multitasking. Maybe a rough sketch like what you do with Robobot? I could do that, but like, I don't know. I kind of want it to be a finished comic. I don't know why. I kind of do. I'm kind of vibing with the finished comic for Star Allies. But it's like, it's gonna be like, what's it called? The first comic, where it kind of vaguely goes over the events, in the wrong order, but it vaguely goes over the events inspired by Superstar Ultra. But yeah, I'd have to think about it a bit. Alright, well, I'm gonna get SSU going. We seem to want that. We seem to want some SSU, and I kind of want some SSU too. I'm kind of tired of drawing. Tired of drawing after 2 hours and something minutes. Crazy that I can draw for twice as long though, but I think it's because I'm doing a lot of talking, and it's made me a bit tired from drawing. Which is fine, we've done plenty of drawing. So, let me pop up Dismoony. Allow me to pop up Dismoony. And we can do some Ultra. I want to do Dynablade. That'll be cool. Turn off Clip Studio. Clip Studio. There it is. Turn it off. And then Dismoony is on. Yeah. Where is it? Kirby Superstar Ultra. I also have Squeak Squad on here, funnily enough. Hydrate yourself? Thank you. Thank you for the hydrate. I still have exams, I shouldn't be awake, Snatchy. We're about to start playing a game. Albeit probably only for an hour. Less than an hour even. And then we'll end stream. But we are going to be playing. If you choose to stay up, it's okay. If you choose not to, that's also okay. There's trouble in Dreamland. Yes, I know. We've seen that. We're 3, I think? What? Do they... These changed. These totally changed since the last time I clicked this. That one was not the moving one. They change every... Okay. They change every time. Good to know. We've kind of missed Gourmet Racing. Should we just do Gourmet Racing before we do Dynablade? Because I kind of missed it. I kind of never did it. What if I choose both? You just leave the stream on and you go to bed. Your headphones are dying? No, this is so sad. Snowy has been doing a lot of egg arts. That's amazing. Will Lemnon ever meet Kirby? Yeah, sorry, I'm going back up a bit just to see what I missed. Will Lemnon ever meet Kirby? I think yes. I think he has a much better chance of meeting future Kirby than present Kirby. I do think he'd meet Kirby, but not until the future. Not the present. Not the present. I don't know if he'd meet present Kirby or not. Grand Prix, I guess. I genuinely forget. I forget this so much. Fire egg artwork's crazy. Crazy egg artwork right now. Oh, did I press a button? No, I didn't. Okay. Oh no. He's just challenging him. He's just like, Kirby, I can eat more than you. I remember how to do this, but I don't remember how to do this fast. Oh, the water. Heck. No, what? Oh, I'm confusing the jump button. I'm confusing the jump button right now. This is what's happening. I missed the maximum tomato. Big rip. Oh. Haha, shame. DDD, let's go. The funny music, yeah. The funny music. Oh my gosh. No! Hick. 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 Come on. This freaking race right now. Let me up. Run, Kirby, run. Speed, you fool. Speed, you fool. Get going. No, freaking hick. Oh, thank goodness. That was so close. That was actually so close. Oh. Oh, I vaguely remember this one. I think Jet is the option in this one. No, not Parasol. Jet, please jet me. Okay. Oh. Get out my way. Let me up, let me up. Ow, I'm getting... Oh no, I'm not winning this last one, am I? I might. There's definitely a chance I'm not. Kirby, press the button, please. Get going. I really need to grab more food. This is bad. Ow, no. He's just gotten so much more food than me. Like, it's just not even fair. It's not even- it's just insane how much more food he's grabbed than me. Heck. Oh, grab that, please. Thank you. Oh, I should have grabbed that last one. I ate nowhere near as much as him, though. Not in that last one. Heck, I was really focusing. I do have a skill issue, right? Holy heck. Okay, cool. Never mind, we're fine. We're fine, we're fine. I literally ate one more food than him overall. Oh my gosh, Koku, is this skill issue right now? I do, but I still won, so it's fine. I remember using cheat codes to do this with the starship. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Well, we got the star on that. Did we get the star on that? Yeah, we got the star on that. You destroyed him. I did. What? Meanwhile, yeah, he was destroying me earlier in the race, but I won overall, so it's fair. The maximum tomato technically came in clutch. It really did. I'm so happy I went back for it. Dynablade time, though. It is time for Dynablade. Honestly, if I can, I would love to do Dynablade and Meta Knight today. Solely because I know the Max one takes so long. The Max one has so much to do in it. But we'll see how it goes. I might only have time for this one. We'll see. Victory. Yeah, victory moment. Dynablade nearly cut Kirby in half. He did. I'm confusing the buttons. There are two buttons. I think that the buttons to do stuff are the opposite buttons that were the buttons in Dreamland 3. I think I'm still getting used to that. I'm pretty sure they're opposite. I could change it, but I'm really not bothered. I'll just suffer. It's okay. I love that attack so much. That attack is amazing. It's actually the greatest attack. I actually love it. I love that attack so much. Dreamland 3 is really bad. Yeah, it's true, it is. It is not the best. I can't get that. I probably need something else for it. That's okay, it's just a life. Who needs lives, you know? I don't think I can... I don't think that'll do it. Nah, it won't. Is it true that Dreamland 3 is real bad? Yeah. We played through the whole thing on stream as you, I don't know if you were here for that, but we played through the whole thing on stream, and it was pain. Admittedly, some levels are a lot easier than others, and honestly, the things they want you to do aren't like crazy insane. It's just like, it just takes a lot of time. Takes a lot of time, you've got to be patient, you've got to be... You're not gonna be able to do all of them blinded, like in a blind playthrough. Like, you're gonna have to search some up because you're just not gonna know. That's how it's gonna be. So I feel bad for any, like, people doing it, like, blind because, like, impossible. Impossible to get 100% blind. I would never see Parasol without thinking of the variety scene. The variety scene is so good. It's such an iconic scene. I like to use variety. Let's be real, Kirby was using variety, but his well, I mean, Parasol's not a bad ability. It's pretty good, if I do say so myself. I quite like it. Let me in here. Kawasaki! My goodness gracious, lad. Gotcha. Gotcha. There's lots of stuff for me to cook, but I don't want to cook it. I want Parasol. Oh. Oh heck. Oh heck. Which way am I supposed to do it? I got like 1. Do I do it when it's at the back, not the top? Is this like the same as... Oh, I don't know. I don't know when to press the button. Maybe I just do it in the middle and see how it goes. I actually love that attack so much. I can't get over it. It's so good. Bye, sword. I have the better sword. Oh, goodness. I forgot this was a thing. Not aware if these are the Meta Knights or not, but... Why are you guys just doing this? Then I think about it. Oh, goodness. Hold on. There are enemies. There are enemies. Hold on. Trying to read chat, but they're enemies. Okay. Now I think about it, the KK Kirby color scheme with his light red pink feet, it seems inspired from this game's Kirby. Oh yeah, it is! I'm just looking at it, I've now realized that. That makes a lot of sense since the first comic was like made after this. Like that makes a lot of sense. Although I think that I use a way lighter pink. I think that even the pink I use is way lighter than this Kirby's pink. But I definitely see, yeah, the shade of the feet are basically the same color. That's crazy, actually. Ow. Insane. Oh, run. I think I need Cutter for something in this room, but heck do I care. No! I have Umbrella, I should be fine. I'm just going for- oh my gosh. Did you get out my way? Okay, this is like a casual stroll moment, like this isn't taking long. Oh, now I have to get through all of this. Easy. Easy. It really does make sense. They're similar, at least. They definitely are similar. I wouldn't be surprised if Past Me had genuinely inspired, like, a lot of that, because even in Castle DDD, I don't know if you guys remember when we were in Castle DDD, we were in there for, like, 5 minutes in the first game. But we might see it again in Revenge of the King. The color scheme inside Castle DDD is the same color scheme that I use in KK. There are a lot of different color schemes that they choose for Castle DDD, but it was the one in this game. It was some of the rooms in this game that I had chosen for my color scheme of it. I'm so upset. I didn't realize that I was timed. Mate. Ouch. Insane. Wheel being crazy though. Backspace. Could I backspace please? Aw, oh, dang it. I wanted to get Hammer. I desperately wanted Hammer there. Revenge of the DDD. Yeah. I really wanted Hammer there. I totally needed it. I did need Hammer here. You need Hammer to grab something here. I can't remember what it is though. Oh well. No Hammer for me. Yeah, you need it for this. Depressing. I don't know what's in there though. I can't remember. I vaguely remember. Okay. Some amazingly cute dances. I have gone the wrong way. Heck. That could be what happened as to why I've gone the wrong way. Unless Unless, no, I do think I have, but who knows. Maybe I just connect on to the next one, who knows. I do think I go backwards though, and then I have to fight the thing. And then I continue onwards. I think that's how it works. I can't remember. There's something in, no, Kirby stop. There's something in here though, I can't remember what. I still want to watch Vernius in VC, but I'm lazy. We can do that. We can watch Vernius in VC. I've already seen it now, but I totally don't mind watching it in VC. Do I really need that life? Yes, I do. You know what? Yes, I do. Oh. Surprisingly, oh, I'm gonna get hurt. Surprisingly, it wasn't my sister to try call me today, it was my mom this time. There we go. I forget. Okay, heck. Let's continue. Not the windy room. Get mum on stream? No. No, we don't need that. We don't need mum on stream. Ow. Get out the way, Kabu. Alright. Insane. I just obliterated the man. I completely obliterated him. I'm really good at doing that move, and I don't know why. Now the sun's going up for you, Wilm! Wilm, I can't believe this. Hold on, can I? Nope, I accidentally inhaled the other thing. Accidentally. Honestly, Beam gets like a massive upgrade in this game. This is when Beam starts getting good. Microchip? What? Hold on, my mom is saying something about a microchip, and I don't know what she's saying. Give me a second. Microchip. Oh. Okay, sorry. I was getting an Artemis update. Chat. Live Artemis update. My mom's taking him to the vets. I think he has a vaccination. But also we hadn't been wanting to take him to the vets because, at least to our vets that we normally go to, because if you, oh gosh, I almost died. Because our vets is like super enforceful of you can't have a cat, a male or a female, especially a male cat, over like 6 months old or 7 months old that isn't desexed. It's not allowed. And for those who don't know, we literally bought Artemis so we could have kittens. That's quite literally why we bought him. Because we want to look after kittens again like we used to. And so basically they were like, you have to be a registered cat breeder. Otherwise, no. Which is like so lame. You know? That's like so lame. We just wanted to have our kittens, you know? But we have the appropriate animals. We want to have kittens. It's fair. Understandable. So my mom was just saying how she can take him to a different vet, not our usual vet, a different vet, that will not desex him if we go there. And so we basically are just gonna go somewhere else and get him desexed, and apparently get him microchipped, which I'm pretty sure, if you don't know, which is a fair thing to do for a male cat, because they like to run off and that. I can't remember exactly what getting the microchipped is. I'm pretty sure it's like a tracker. I think. I could just be forgetting this completely. Come on, Kirby. Can you, like, fall in the little hole and do that? Yeah. Getting a microchip, so I think that's like a tracker. I think. I genuinely don't remember. Which is fair on a male cat, because male cats love to run off when they're older. They just love to walk around, especially if they're not fixed. They just like to walk. Thank you for the hydrate. I will just sit here and do my hydrate. But yeah, basically we're just gonna go take him somewhere else. Give him his vaccination. Get him microchipped. Because it really sucked that my mom was gonna have to pay a fee to, like, become a breeder and be able to breed with him. Like, that sucks. Alright. Hydrate completed. But yeah, so epic RD news, basically. RD news. I love how Kirby does the little parry. What is the parry button even? Heck, what is it? I'm trying to remember. It's like, I shouldn't be standing in the way of the cannon trying to figure out how to parry, to be honest with you guys. This is it, yeah, there's the parry. Already gonna be a dad soon then, I suppose. One day. Not like quite soon. He's only 6 months. We do want to wait a little bit longer. 7 or 8 would be a lot better, I think. Maybe 9 even. Let me out of the corner, I'm gonna die. Heck. Goodness gracious. Get destroyed. I love backdrop. I shouldn't be standing in front of a cannon trying to parry. What a moment, am I right? Oh, let's go. Oh, I made it to 1. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. I need those lives. Oh, it is just there. Oh, I see. Okay, I made it the right way. They've left. I don't have to fight them. Awesome. Ow! What the heck? Get destroyed, mate. Alright, we're going. Oh, the poor chicken! Why is that so brutal? Why is Kirby actually a public menace? Like, he just picks up a random chicken. Like, did you see that? That was so brutal. Kirby, mate. Get destroyed. Get utterly destroyed. Ow! Waffle D, mate. I've lost it now because of you. This is so sad. It's okay, I have Cutter. We'll live with Cutter for now. Hey, Suplex Kirby, not anymore. Now it's my favorite one. No! Dang it. Gosh, dang it. Hold on, if I leave and come back, it will return. No, there's another one, it's okay. We're good. We good? Ow. We're fine though. There's one of these that does lava, isn't there? I genuinely don't remember which one it is. There's one that does lava. I'm just gonna go before I find it. Oh great, a fire cannon. Lame fire cannon. The best Kirby spin-off game? Yes. That would be the best spin-off game, I agree. Get in! Oh, dang it. I was in for a second, and then I, like, jumped for some reason. Kirby got antsy. What in the heck? You can't shoot through walls? Come on, mate. Wing is also my fave. Yeah, Wing is so good though. Yum. Yum. I'm pretty sure this is gonna turn everything to lava. Don't want to do that. No! No, you may not. Dang it. They simply stole my fire. Give it back! You know what? I'll take sword. It's fine. I'll take sword. It's fine. This is all just lava that I don't want to deal with. And I think this one might be fine. No. No, it was just none of it was fine. Oh wait, no it was. This was the one I had to do. Alright, cool. Cool. I what? Oh yeah, you did an epic Wing Kirby art? I have done Wing Kirby art before. He is pretty epic. I haven't really done a recent one. I think the last one I did was when Toby wanted me to draw him for a commission. I think that was the last time I drew him. Whoa, die! My goodness, why did enemies have so much health now? How's the lava floating in air? Don't question the lava. Don't question the lava. Got him. I don't know if I need him, but I'm just gonna kill him. It's gonna show me like some fire block. Oh no, no, it's just a lot of fights. Spam moment. A moment of spam. I probably needed the hammer, but oh well. Oh, I'm getting a call from a random... I'm getting a call from a random number, chat. Chat, I might have to answer this one. Chat, I might have to answer this one. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back, chat. Gonna be real? Gonna be real, chat. It was a strange call. It was actually just not a person. It was a not a person call, if you know what I mean. And maybe I was in the wrong to just hang up, but you know what? It was probably not important. Die bosses, please. What happened? I got a call. So I was like, I'm gonna take this call. I answered the phone. Pre-recorded voice message or AI voice message. I don't know these days. Yeah, no, and then it just and then it just is the same voice repeating that my mobile is gonna expire soon or something. And it's like, press 1 for English, press 2 for Chinese, and I'm like, nope. Why do I know? Because you wouldn't be calling me, I'm on a shared plan. You would not be calling me. You would be calling the owner of the shared plan right now. So yeah, that's what happened. Scammers, you know, same thing. If it was real though, that'd be funny. Scam call? Yeah, it probably was. AI scam calls? Yeah. Yeah, I genuinely think that's what it was. It was like the same AI voice just repeating the same thing. Time for Dino Blade fight now. 10 tries. Goodness gracious, I don't know if I'm the only one seeing all of like the glitches before something's changed. Yeah, epic scam moment. Ow, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Oh no, I should have dodged that one. Oh, it's not fair how much damage. Yeah, no, I was done for. I did get past halfway. I probably should have been playing it a little more safe, though. I think. No! I'm an idiot. I mean, I was trying to click beam. Phone is at 1%, but I'm staying till I have to go no idea when. Oh my gosh. I'm actually an idiot. Gonna be real. What? Do I have to jump up? Ah, no! Why does Dynablade suck? Yeah, it's really common with people with Indian accents. I'm so sorry, Cone. We're not trying to call you out or anything. But it is really common. Ugh! Ow. I'm an idiot. You mess with them when it's a scam call? My mom likes to do that too, actually. My mom loves messing with them on a scam call. Come on, Dynablade! Oh, I only get hit once, but you know what? It's better than... No, I shot it the wrong way. I shot it the wrong way. Oh. Why can this bird breathe fire? Like, what is happening right now? Got him! I got him with nothing! What do you mean? I didn't even need an ability. It's Dynablade, the stage that's in KF2, yes. Yes, it is that stage. I do love that stage. It's a good stage. I don't understand. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I really don't understand the story right now. I don't understand why Dynablade couldn't just feed her own kids, right? Like, Dynablade's fine in the end. Why in the heck did she need Kirby's help to feed her kids? Like, what is happening? Like, look, she's fine now. She's fine now. They're just fine. Like, why did she need help? Isn't Dynablade like a god in KK? Yeah, she's a lesser being in KK of, like, the Hitorians. Which, the Hitorians are the bird people. The bird Kabi. She's like kinda she's like what Callistus is to the Gale tribe, to the Hitorians. That's what she is. I need to go now, remember to hydrate, friend. Alright, bye, Lavender. We got it, guys. Revenge of Midnight. Ooh. We're pushing 3.5 hours, though, and I don't really know if we have time to do all of this one. We might not have time for this one. But we're finally up to it now. We're up to the Revenge of Midnight. Like, it's been a little over 3 hours. I might call it. Maybe Kirby fought Dynablade thinking she was a bad guy, only to find out she has little chicks she's taking care of. That could be the case. I wouldn't hold that against Kirby if we're just assuming something of someone. Just assuming that someone is doing something bad when they really aren't. You know, DDD being a prime example when he took away the Star Rods. DDD is just doing a bad thing. I guess I'll do that thing that is opposite to what he's doing. As Kirby says in the KK comic, he is a self-righteous hero, and that is very true. Kirby is the most self-righteous hero I've ever seen. So close to Milky Ways. We are really close. We can do it next time. Yeah, I think next time I do this, I might just do this for the whole stream, and we might do Revenge of Midnight and then Milky Way Wishes. I think we'll probably do that. Because those are the two that kind of go hand in hand with, those are kind of the two that go hand in hand with the story of KK, I think. So, yeah. Yeah, so we'll do those both next time. And it'll probably be like the whole stream kind of thing. With my family, we joke that Kirby is a villain. That's amazing. I just like to joke that he's a terrorist. Like, he's just actually a public nuisance. Like, joke, but like, he is. Anyways, it's a little bit past 1. I might call it here. 3 hours is a good stream, and I don't want to make a habit out of doing 4-hour streams unless you guys are like, please, we're in the middle of something, we want you to finish it. But I don't want to make a habit of 4-hour streams. I can't take all of your guys' time. But yes, I'm gonna pop a save down. Pop a save down. Kirby is very much a public tier. Yep. Alright. Alright, bye, Koku. Yeah, no, hold on. I'm not ending yet, but I'm about to. Let me pop it onto the ending screen. We're gonna be ending now. Let me pop some music back up. Ending music. Ending music. Where's ending music? Click the music button, Koku. Do it. Click it. Click it. Okay. So this will be farewell for now. This will indeed be farewell for now. I know which one I want. Hold on. I'm just scrolling. There it was. Okay. Alright, this is it, guys. We're ending. We need epic emotional music. No, we're good here. We're good here. Lynn is leaving us. I am. Omega theme. I'm not Omega theming. We've already listened to it twice today. Alright, well, I'm gonna go, guys. It was a good 3 hours and a bit stream. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna be... I really need to clean my room. I'm gonna be honest, I have a lot of laundry to do. I'm gonna do laundry, I'm gonna clean up. I probably need to do some thumbnail stuff and work on some VODs, so I'm gonna do that too. And then I need to finish that comic page. I also need to watch Demon Slayer because I said I was excited to do that. And then study as per usual. Rippy was so cute. Thank you. I do think he's very cute. But yes, bye everyone. Bye Flair and Dragon and Okel and Cone. Bye everyone. This is so good. Next stream is probably Pokemon Black and White, and we'll actually have a proper lengthy stream next time because I won't be hunched over and ill. I was ill last time we played Pokemon, so we'll probably have a solid 3-hour stream next time for Pokemon. I hardly made it 2.5 hours last time. Yeah, it was a good stream to have in the background. That's awesome. See ya. See ya. I did hear that, Cone. I did hear it was getting a 70-minute episode next week, which is insane. So the finale would be fun. Yeah, no, that's insane. That's like over an hour long. That's like almost 3 episodes long. But yes, bye guys. I'll see you. Bye. Have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go have a good day. And I'll see you next time for Pokemon Black and White. Pokemon Black and White. I mean, just Black. It's just Black. Love you, right? And you play so well. Thank you. I'm not much of a gamer, but thank you. Alrighty, bye everyone. You're all awesome. See ya. Bye.